Go for it.
Victory. This time the word tastes of ash and bile in my mouth as the cheers of the devils ring false and hollow in my ears. Maltooth stands victorious over the broken form of the arena's champion, while Drizz's headless corpse spurts its lifeblood over the arena floor, still twitching in its death throes. I did not know this man well, but I regret inviting him to this event that proved to be his death. With his death, half of the individuals of our party that entered the arena have died. In the fight before this one, Shags fell to Mammon's personal champion, a weird amalgamation of green tentacles and a great gaping anal-like fissure that swallowed him whole upon his death. Maltooth dispatched it shortly after, seeming to earn the ire of the ruler of this realm from the where he was glaring at him on his champion's death. Seemingly, Shank's body was unrecoverable from this creature, as the only thing that Maul found was a single piece of paper with his bounty stamped on it from the previous lair. Our other companion Marcus had fallen in the first battle of the arena, petrified and shattered to pieces by this undead stone giant. With him gone, I am the only one remaining of the original 6 that entered the Hells a mere month ago. I curse this place that discards life as easily as a farmer threshes wheat. We won several powerful magical artifacts and a wealth of soul coins from this victory, but I question, was it really worth it? That's it.
All right, thank you for the
It's
recap.
Seraphina's shortest one to date.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel like Seraphina should have a therapist, at this point being the last one.
Yeah, she needs a therapist, especially
Really?
with her
Yeah.
PTSD from
I've
Redwings.
seen
Like,
things.
oh, things is getting grim down here.
All right.
It's okay, we'll just keep bringing back fresh characters who are unused to the Hells.
Eventually, you won't be able
Yeah.
to make new characters once you get to a certain point. So
We'll just be
Fair.
permadead.
you'd be out of the game
I just
basically.
got Shroud flashback.
You'd be playing if you wanted to stick in the game. Still, you could play NPCs, but that's sadly that would only
Right.
happen if you guys were at a point of the story where likely the final or second last layer would be probably where you would want to keep your character.
Yeah, there's like no way to get there except for what we've done.
Depends if you play an NPC that's correlated with the story, then you can be there, but you wouldn't be your own character anymore.
Right.
You would make a new character, is just the problem. You would have to play that certain class in that race.
Oh, yeah, make me a merchant. I'll run a whole shop.
Alright, Maltooth, you're next on recap.
Heck yeah.
As you won't be Indian.
R.I.P. Indian Maltooth.
I think that's like
Maybe
the
you
source
should
of his
be.
power.
That's the source of his strength, yeah.
Yeah, and then I honestly, and I know I honestly kind of dissed you on the last session on YouTube because I told her that you played Maltooth better than he plays Maltooth.
I was just saying, I think Seraphina is masterfully better at Maltooth than I am.
Yeah. It's like the cooler Maltooth.
It's funny because like when she plays your character, she never gets like good hits, but when she plays your character, boom, boom, boom.
Dude, bro.
Well, you don't need to worry
I
about it.
would've
With plus
played
16
Maltooth.
to hit, you have to roll absolute ass not to hit anything.
Yeah, but I
from
mean in
now on.
general, like every time you played him, even with the 16. I think didn't one of the skills get corrupted? I don't remember.
Oh, one of the spells did get corrupted. Which one was it?
What was it?
It was his skill.
Oh, some of my spells?
Just one of them. I'm trying to remember.
Or
which
wait,
one it was.
I thought that you just rolled on okay, so for your Infernal Shroud, I think you roll something and if you get a 1, you get like a corruption point.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what happened. I don't think it was a new spell.
Alright,
I don't know if Aiden rolled for all his though.
Because I remember rolling it. Oh no, none of them got corrupted. You only have 3 spells, so.
I didn't really play last week.
Rolled an 18, a 4, and a 14. So yeah, no, none of them got corrupted.
Oh, I might have picked up some, what are these? Corruption points?
Right,
No,
I think there was one.
Infernal Shroud at all.
Oh, okay. You didn't, like, immediately blind everyone in your immediate vicinity? That's my favorite move.
Kamikaze.
Well, again, it's kind of useless against devils, and that's mostly what we were facing.
All right. As you
Although
guys,
it wasn't too helpful with Driz, because Driz managed to shoot him once and then he got scared.
Oh no.
And he
Yeah.
lost his gun.
Yeah.
his only
So,
power.
do we want to? How do we want to do this? Do we want to meet the new characters, or do we want to do like a
You won't meet them
non-roleplay
yet.
shopping?
You guys
or-
are just getting out of the arena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like random characters come to you. Can I join your party? You're awesome. That doesn't work that way.
Right.
I
I
mean,
could
to be
believe
fair,
it.
we
You don't know, they
just
could be
assume,
watching the arena.
As
Yeah.
you guys vacate and get your treasures of the splendors, you begin to notice quickly enough that something spectacular happens. As it seems fit, someone is inviting you towards their home. It is up to you if you choose whether or not. You see a green portal appear before you. As you see a creepy little wiggly, withered hand begin to entice you to move forward through it. It is up to you if you wish to leave it be or enter it at your own risk.
Are all of our companions together?
Correct. You guys are leaving together, the four of you.
Pashini's just hugged Moltooth, and she's just like, "You didn't die. You did so good. Here's the crowns," and then she just makes you a whole bunch of flowers.
Oh yes, I completely remember my valiant combat in which I performed so well for the party. Let's totally go into this portal. I'm being bayoued by my aura of success.
I didn't. He kind of broke up a little bit. What was his description?
You see a green portal before you. You see a rather withered hand greeting you forward to come in. It's up to you if you choose whether or not you want to or not.
I, for one, love withered hands. This could never backfire. Very down for this.
I don't know.
Do I recognize the withered hand? Does it look like a Morlunda hand?
You don't.
Would you be able
recognize
to recognize Morlunda's
it.
hands?
It looks like a dead
I
hand.
might be. I don't know. I've seen her hands once before.
Looks like a zombie.
Well, I can kill a zombie.
Well, Maltooth, you are almost dead at the moment.
Oh, that's true. I have 25 hit points.
I don't know. I mean, it didn't even like announce. It didn't even invite us or anything. I mean, who knows it's even here
I mean,
for
right
us.
now it's inviting us by literally waving us through.
So you see the portal slowly closing.
Well, it might be Morlunda. That would be a good choice. Should we go?
I guess.
I take off in a dead sprint towards the portal.
Oh shit, okay, I guess we're going.
As you do that in dead sprint, you smack face into a fucking wall as it looks like a door before you. As you
Feeling
find
myself
yourself in a rather strange place. A reminder of where you came from at the beginning of this adventure. For some of you who've never been here before in your entire lives, but some of you recall this place closely. As I'll show you a handout, if I can remember where it is.
Oh,
Ellie is
This looks
crazy.
familiar.
I remember.
I mean, Aiko remembers, but she's not here.
As you see this place too.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Is it a good thing?
Well, I guess Maltooth wouldn't
I think
recognize
we
this
accidentally
place.
went back to the first level.
Only
Oh.
Seraphina knows where we are, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As you find yourselves in the streets back in Inverness. This can't be. You've traveled so far and wide. There must be more to this. Is you can roll potentially an Arcana check if you see fit.
Sure, why not?
I think we were
Can I give a
back in
help
the
action?
first layer.
This is just your
of
knowledge.
Inverness. We recognize this place.
I'm gonna massage your head to help you.
Seraphina does not need it. As Seraphina, you recall this must be a demi-plane. This can't be the same place. As you look around, you can only see what looks like the market square in Inverness. As you see the shop, Bolandas, oddities, and trades.
It's the Eldridge Embrace. That's what the name was originally.
So
Yeah,
fill us
Eldridge
in.
Embrace.
You can see, rather in the place, of the Bone Alley, as this place is familiar for sure. As you see
Do any of y'all
proprietors,
recognize
people
this
selling
place?
things, as you see the shop before you.
Oh, well, do you remember the old lady I was telling you all about? Morlunda?
Yeah.
This is her shop. I think well, I guess she saw us, and she bade us welcome. She has many magical artifacts. If any of you need to have I suppose, now that you have your winnings, Maul and Caden,
Well, we might as well take a look.
these would be a good place to use them. Which reminds me, I need to roll my...
Is someone able to get me a crystal ball, please?
Oh,
don't
yes,
have
we
it.
definitely need a scrying focus.
Yes. I would like to find out where my friend.
As the door opens up, you see the zombie figure with the hand that had reached out for you. You can see it stitched up by its face. Its eyes are kind of looking at you with a dead stare. As it doesn't, as unable to talk, as you can tell, it was once probably an adventure long ago, withered and died. As it opens the door for you to enter.
Thank you thing? You know, it is very strange walking through this place again. Morlunda, are you here? I'll walk through the door.
I just kind of nod as I follow Seraphina. Nod at the withered dude.
You eventually come across a lady across the counter, oddities of potions and whatnot. She looks at you, the hag that had ran the shop prior. Miss Morlanda greets you. Well, well, long time no see. It seems like you have a different group. I remember long ago you used to have a blue thing. Rather cruel one, indeed. I'm assuming he suffered your fate. I'll put the picture in the Discord.
Yes, sadly all of my companions from that tide have suffered some fate or another. Although one apparently is still alive. I glance at Pashini.
Still alive. So her eyes are opaque and purple. Almost like you can't even see if she's staring at you or not. Or maybe she's crying even at this moment. She looks at you, begins to trickle a little bit of dust and make a little potion concoction, and she corks it and labeling it Lost Love, placing it into a counter. What can Morlanda help you with? It seems our fates are intertwined.
Well, you could say that, but I believe you were the one to open up a portal and invite us through. In the future, is there any way to contact you?
She doesn't say anything.
Your shop and services would be invaluable, I imagine, in the future.
Fate does not work that way, my dear. What can I help you with?
So, she didn't summon us? Let's see. I had a list of stuff I was gonna look for. Oh, I wanted to talk about the dragon bone. Can I make that into a weapon?
You're asking Morlunda, or you're asking in general?
In
Weapon
general,
bone,
to you?
you need to be a blacksmith.
Yeah, you need to go to blacksmith for that.
You gotta pay a fee for that.
Morlunda could probably deal with enchantment stuff, but I have no idea how she would get it to you after enchanting.
You have an enchantment on your bow. You just have to give them materials.
Yeah.
but he can only do low-level enchantments until
What about the
he's
blacksmith?
experienced. The blacksmith doesn't have any materials. You need to give him materials and
Right.
money.
So if I gave him the dragon bone and the money, he could.
He could craft it theoretically, but it'd just take time. It wouldn't be like a day. It'd be weeks of travel.
Okay. Okay. I think. I think there's a spell I have that I can kind of send one item.
Morlanda is good for magical items or potentially. She's very good at fortune telling too. To foretell what you seek in life as well, but it costs at a hefty 5 soul coins for this kind of predicament. For those characters who are lost souls or whatever not, or wanted to know where their friends are or whatever not, she is good at that. Plus, but she's very like cryptic. She's not going to pinpoint exactly where. She'll tell you a layer, and you'll have to figure it out on your own accord. And she'll give you some cryptic messages. Of course, it's not going to be. That's not her style. She also sells magical items, as you guys can always roll those out if you ever are interested. Is now you've come up with a lot of fiat funds. She's capable, like a typical magic shop, to obtain things that you can't obtain. So if there's something particularly you really want, she may have it. But she does have her prices listed more than average.
So would we like roll a D100, or do we just ask what we were hoping?
It's up to
looking
you.
for?
If you're looking for magical items, I can give you a table to roll on. But if you're not looking for magical items and you're looking for something particular, that's a different answer.
Can we do both?
No. You have to choose one or the other. You don't get both. So if you don't really know what you're looking for, you can always roll on the table.
Morlanda, last time I was in this lair,
Leia?
well, I
We're not in
fell
a
in
lair.
battle. Well, you know what I mean. Last time I was on the first layer. Wait, we aren't in the first layer then.
We are never.
We are in fact in a
We are
demi-plane.
not in hell. Yeah, this place is a place that one cannot reach. Even the damn archdevil himself cannot reach this wall that I know of. So you're safe here as long as I see fit.
Well, I know that you do have a shop on the first layer, and there was a certain item I lost on the first layer. It was my sword. I was wondering if you knew of where it had gotten to, since you seem to be quite the purveyor of lost things.
Depends if you want to know where it is, or how much it would cost to obtain it back.
How much it would cost to obtain it back?
Quite a bit. It seems
I don't see why it would be quite a bit. It is absolutely useless in anyone's hands but my own.
Well, it's what you want, right? Want is different than requirements. I can't just merely poof it out of nowhere.
No, but I imagine you would have the resources to find it. Given
Of course,
you do have a shop.
everything comes a price. How much are you willing to pay me for your treasured item? How much do you think it's worth?
3 soul coins.
I have never worked for so less. I'm not interested.
15!
She looks at you.
Pashini, I don't...
You really want that sword. You've been complaining about it and not having it, so it must mean something, so it's probably worth like 15.
Roll me a persuasion check for Shini.
Okay.
As you... This is just
Oh
you.
no.
Oh,
You got it. You got it. I'm lending you my energy.
15.
That 15's good.
It's too low.
Ah.
I will say it would be worth at least 20 silver coins. And I can certainly bring it back in your hands when you need it most.
She needs it most now. Would you be able to give it to her now?
She looks at you.
Morlinda ex machina.
She looks at you. I don't have that power. I'm not a god.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have 20 soul coins.
Do we collectively have 20
I mean,
soul
technically
coins?
I do, but I have 4 of them that she would not use.
We each
Oh.
have 20.
Probably we have like 40 something.
We each have
Yeah.
20.
I divided it up evenly amongst us 3, so now we each have 20 soul coins.
And
Oh,
2
cool.
in the party funds, I think, right?
No, that was
Oh.
included.
But I
this.
have other interesting
into a party
baubles and
funds, yeah.
interesting knickknacks around. Seraphina, that's a ancestral weapon, right?
Yeah, it's ancestral weapon.
Yeah, that's why it's very expensive. Because at this level, your weapon be stronger when you get it back.
Well, actually, it's not going to be stronger until I get to level 15, because I have to save up all of the points for the thing I want at level 15.
You would get more spirit points once you obtain it back in the inventory. But that's why it's so expensive, because it's on par as a legendary item when it becomes fully traded.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people with
Morlunda would be,
ancestral
like, the
weapons in
one
this
person
game.
who know that,
So
annoying.
Yeah, well,
Don't spoil it.
we'll be learning a lot about those.
I can give you like a few soul coins, Seraphina, if you need them.
Well, I have these 4 that I'll just turn aside. Oh, crap, she can hear everything in the shop. There's no point in whispering to you.
I can read your minds, of course.
You can read minds, but you can't, find a little sword somewhere in the hells that easily.
No, she's saying she can
As she
find
looks
it.
at
She just
you,
wants to make me pay a large amount of
I
money
would
for it.
love that belt off your belt. As she,
I think I will be keeping this to myself. I appreciate the admiration.
She
though.
freezes you in time.
Oh God.
Right, back to business. He's like talking, but he's like so
Morlunda, I
slow.
only have 16 soul coins that I can give you at this time. Would you
I-
be willing to take 16?
No.
Would you be willing to take 16 and the
Your
Eyes
little
bring
creature
on
there
the
had spoken for
dragon?
you.
Fishini just gives you a really cheeky smile.
I also have a +1 scimitar.
I don't work in
Ah.
trade.
You don't work in trade. Well, I mean, I imagine you yourself sell magical items, so I thought you would be interested in magical items. Excuse me.
Soul coins or gold is always required. Of course, I could get anything I wish. From baubles and doodads. But I know deep down you want that weapon back in your ranks to save your friends. It's been with you for a long, long time.
Well, technically it's only been with me for a year or so, and you know this. It shouldn't even be with me in the first place.
Then why would you want it back then?
Because it's not technically mine to begin with.
And it seems like that we're at a predicament then. Seems like your friends are willing to help you, but you wish not to help yourself.
I just kind of like sigh, and I'll turn to Hayden and Maltooth. I need 4 additional soul
Molto's
coins.
like he's
I
stuck
have...
in like a force of slowness.
Oh shit.
He's
you
still having
please release
he's
the-
trying to have a conversation.
Fishini's just playing with like his facial expressions just to see if they just stay and then just slowly move around.
Very well. Caden, if I were to take 4 of your soul coins, I promise I would give them back to you at this earliest convenience.
Yeah, of course.
Seraphine is going to take a great effort not to question these soul coins about the nature of their souls.
Yeah, I don't do
And
that.
I guess she's going to give up all 20 soul... Before she gives them to the Morlunda, I don't want to be given this sword at some arbitrary time in the future. I would like to know exactly how much time it will take. I imagine you can
can't
easily
tell
find
you
it.
that.
Can you promise me at least it will...
While we're still on this level.
You will get
Yes,
it
well, we're
when
still
you
on this
most
level.
direly need it. That is your fate, child.
If we pay the 20 soul coins, you mean?
That is what I see for the future across the stars.
She's confusing me. I don't really. I'll let you just
She
interpret
can
that.
see the future, basically. When you direly need it at most, that's when you will get it.
So
That
what?
explains why she's so cranky.
If we give her the 20 soul coins, that is.
You'll get it, but you don't know when you're gonna get it.
It could be in the middle of a boss fight. It could be, just randomly on the ground.
But only if we give her the soul coins.
Of course,
Yeah.
she's not gonna procure it for nothing.
Yeah.
She's a powerful
I'm wondering
hag.
if it's a better bet to
She's-
just, like, scry for it and send a devil after it.
Yeah, you could, but it might cost you as much or more.
And once
Yeah,
he gets
but
it,
they
who
wouldn't
says he's
know
gonna bring
how
it?
valuable it is. They just know that I want a sword.
Of course, but they would have to go through the 9 hells. It's not cheap to go through the 9 hells.
Sure, you
I
don't
mean,
want to
this
get
is really
another
important
sword.
to Seraphina. That's gonna be the only thing. Yeah, sure, why not? Seraphina's just gonna give a big sigh. Well, I suppose this is my only chance to get it back since we're not going backwards. And she'll very reluctantly go into her gullet and pull out 16 pull out 16 soul coins and then
You can
hold
see
it,
her
set them on
face.
the table.
Orlando just licks her lips with her tongue like a snake.
3 of those are especially evil people, so you be sure to give them hard times.
She takes the soul coins, not even caring if the souls have been tampered with. Soul coins are very precious to her, especially on how she uses them.
That's ominous.
Interesting. Definitely not something Seraphina needs to know about.
As they disappear.
Would you mind letting Maltooth go so he can maybe buy something from you as well?
Well, we can wait until due time until it sees fit that you all are done purchasing. That one is rather loud.
He's not wrong.
As she procures a receipt for you, as you can see in your hand, Seraphina. As it's kind of like a receipt, kind of looks like a fortune teller kind of scroll, as it says exactly as she foretold it, the words exactly, and you will get this when you need it most dire. As you basically have the item is basically equivalent to a supernatural gift, but it's just that.
Yeah, I suppose everything in the 9 hells is supposed to make you unhappy.
Correct. I want it now.
Well,
Right.
not now. I just wanted it more concrete. Time of the future than in
Well,
your most dire need. It's so
yeah,
crisp.
yes, that's more Lunda completely. I love her.
I
She's
know.
hilarious.
I
She's
mean,
not
given
the
our
typical-
pacing, dire need could happen. Like,
Hags are like hags. They're witches, man.
Oh, yeah, true. This is the hells. My most dire need could be literally next combat.
It depends on dire need too, because that may not be a combat is a combat, but a dire need could be correlated to a friend.
Yeah,
be
but the thing
related
is,
to-
oh god, I'm so mad. I'm not gonna be able to ask Shanks. I'm not gonna be able to get Lucius's body back. Okay. Seraphina's just gonna go sit in the corner and sulk and stare at her paper. If
Who
you
knows,
have
maybe-
anything to ask of her, Aiden, now would be the time.
Excuse me?
She does have magical items if you wish to procure those.
Yeah, I'm
And she
trying
can
to.
also help you find stuff. At least that's what it says in Aika's diary, and she pulls out Aika's diary.
Yes, if you give her 5 soul coins, she'll locate the object or soul of which you wish, but you should also be able to scry for that. Oh yes, Morlunda, do you happen to have a scrying focus? It's
You're
a
in this.
mundane thing.
I don't sell anything that's not magical.
Well, it's used for magic, but okay.
She has scrying orbs, but they're actual scrying orbs for sale.
Yeah. Are they
You
really
might want to
expensive?
procure one in where maybe in the shops in hell instead of from her. You're
Yeah,
actually buying
yeah.
magical items.
Yeah.
I mean, scrying with a magical orb would be even better, wouldn't it?
It would just give you like a free use of the spell. I think that's what a scrying orb does.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you could still use it as a focus,
So if you
true,
guys are
but I
looking
think it
for
also
magical items, you're welcome to choose what items you're looking for. If you don't have a list of items you really need, so if you are not looking for a magical item in the campaign or in general, you can roll on the table if you're just browsing. So if you're looking and you can choose a common, uncommon, a rare, a very rare, or a legendary.
I have some ideas, but I didn't realize I'm trying to go as fast as I can, looking
No,
through
take your
stuff.
time. I'm just saying in general for everybody in the store, except Tooth is like frozen in time. She's gonna serve him last.
That's
I
what.
mean, I
That's
know
why I
that
was
you
hoping he
wanted
could go first,
your
so that I could.
Well, he had a big mouth, and he kind of mocked her.
I did do that.
I
What
gotta
is
turn. I
a
gotta turn him into a toad. That'd be funny.
Cloak of Displacement says is really good.
It is a good
Need
one.
to look
Yeah,
up.
Ica had one of those, and she was
It's hard
pretty
to
hard
hit.
to hit
It's hard to
generally.
hit them.
Yeah, it was really hard to hit. And then when
Kind
she
of
did
good.
get hit, she would always go down.
Yeah.
Uh, oh my god, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so can I? How do we do this? Red, do I just say what I want and you tell me if you have it or not, and I just keep saying stuff until I find something I want and buy it?
Sorry. So, no, you get to
Like,
choose if you're looking for a rare, very rare, or legendary. This is, but if you forfeit what you're looking for, you don't get to choose your item. So these are
plus,
just
oh,
whatever's
I
in the
can only
store.
ask about. I can only ask about one item.
No.
yeah. So for
It
example,
depends. A rare is a D. So if you're looking for a rare item, you can roll a D6, and you'll roll randomly on a D100 table. But if you're looking for a rare item, you'll roll a D2 to see if there's one or two items in shop. And then if you're looking for a legendary, there's always one legendary for sale, and that'll be on a D100 table. But of course, if you're looking for a legendary and you can't afford it, there's really no point looking at it.
Yeah, I'm not sure
yeah,
20
for
soul coins
example,
is
like last
enough.
time we were here, the items we found the Well of Many Worlds that had no price listing. We would need to sign a contract regarding it. We found a Cube of Force. We found a Gem of Seeing.
And you obviously see this in the shop again for sale for 20 soul
The
coins.
DM really wants us to get
20
that.
soul coins. It'll always be 20 soul coins.
Oh, it'll be fun
What
for
is it?
him too, I bet.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I built this up from the ground. This is all homebrew.
That's awesome.
Make it
Yeah.
cheaper and we'll buy it.
No.
These
We
are actually
will.
metal brew.
I will not, but I'll show you one of the cards. This is one of the cards.
Oh shit.
Or give us a chance to find it randomly.
You can
So we
find
steal
it, but you have to challenge a big boy to do it.
Yeah.
AKA an archlord, probably.
How hard is a flow hit? I cannot Google tonight.
A what?
Here it is, 1d8. Okay. A flail.
A flail? Oh yeah, it doesn't hit that
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's a one-handed weapon though, so ideally.
My Warhammer hits for 1d8. Okay.
Yeah, same
Mhm.
thing. It's just more for flavor. Like you can whirl it and shit.
Hell yeah, big fan.
Well, I'm thinking of a devotee censer.
That's a good one.
Yeah, those are good.
I have a person in
heals
one of my games.
1d4 hit points to everybody within 10 feet of me for 1 minute.
You have to have the sense stuff inside of it to use it, and it takes, I think, an action or a bonus action to use it.
Yeah, bonus action. Oh, it doesn't mention that you did. It takes a reagent.
Yeah, it takes a reagent. It doesn't cost that much. Like it's like a 10 gold pieces of incense. But it lasts for the whole duration of that spell.
1 minute, yeah. So it's, I don't know, because I don't really. I mean, God, everything I can think of, because I never played this deep into a game, so everything
That's
I
a
want is
fine.
like a
If
rare
you don't
item.
know, you can always just roll a table. It's all good fun. If you don't really know, there's a lot of magical items in this world. You're only in the 3rd level of hell. There's 9 layers.
Yeah.
And each layer, I think it takes us about 2 to 3 months to complete a layer.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This one will be going for a while.
So I'm looking for like plate mail +1 with maybe a good enchantment on it, a shield.
So a plus
Plus
one,
one.
that's it. So you can. She doesn't sell armor, so this is the wrong lady for you.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking for a amulet of the devotee +2
Okay,
or +3 maybe.
that's gonna probably take a lot of your soul coins.
I'm hoping. Does she? Oh, she doesn't do trades.
She does not do trades, so you can get a +2 devotee for 10 soul coins.
That would leave me 6. Okay. And what about a devotee sensor?
A devotee +3 is 20,000, which is
Devo-
basically
Not
20
a
soul
devout.
coins.
The devotee sensor, the weapon.
Wait a second. It's 10 soul coins for that one too.
Damn.
Because it's good.
Yeah. Well, I had 20, but
It's
Now you have
usually
16, sorry.
in normal prices it's usually cheap, but in hell most of the magical items are doubled in price. Especially Morlunda, she sells them at a higher price because they're harder to obtain. They're not something you would just find them normally.
and how much for a cloak of displacement?
Oh, that's gonna cost a lot.
Oh, does it? It's a rare.
I know, but it all depends what it does. That's the problem.
Oh.
Right. And, you know, like Brooms of Flying are uncommon,
They're fucking expensive. This one.
but they're freaking yeah.
All right. Well, what do y'all think, guys? Help me out here, please. Devotees out of character. Devotee sensor or amulet of the devout +2.
I mean, I would go for the +2 because getting that +1
The
extra
cloak's
+1.
9 soul coins.
9.
Oh, not horrible.
It's not horrible.
9,000 gold pieces in gold wise.
I am out of attunement slots though, so I'd have to drop something.
Well, I mean you're replacing you'd probably just have to replace your +1 devout amulet because it would just take the same slot.
Yeah. If I'm
Unless
out of
you
the-
just want to drop something, you know.
So you think the amulet sounds like the amulet might be the best bet then?
Yeah, and you still get to keep that free channel divinity and everything.
Right. Oh, you're right. That is pretty clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry. Out of character. What was this shopkeeper's name?
Morlunda.
Yolanda.
Orlando, can I please purchase your amulet of the devout +2? Or however I would say that in game. Is it called +2?
That would be 10 soul coins.
Of course, of course.
She procures it out of thin air as it arrives in her hands. So you can see a beautiful, majestic, kind of a ruby kind of esque gem laced with gold as it sparkles.
I hope we get the honor of getting to come to your shop again. Thank you.
Maybe.
I guess I'll keep my other
Depending if
6.
the fates see fit.
Yes. Yes. I'll save my 6 for when we go back to the town. I'd like to get some plate armor, hopefully. Thank you. I'll kind of look at Maltooth, kind of like waiting for him to unfreeze.
There you go.
Anybody?
Anybody else looking for anything, or did you just want to look in the shop and blah blah blah, see what is there to buy, or just for fun?
She doesn't have any money.
I don't have any money, but out of character, how much would a staff of healing be? It's a rare item.
I know. It's very.
That's a
strong.
good one. That'll run you
Yeah.
dry, I bet.
I know, but I just want to know what I'm kind of looking at.
Staff of the Woodlands would go kind of crazy too.
I've
But
got that.
I'm partial.
I've got the Staff of the Woodlands, but
Oh,
I'm
cool.
feeling that I probably should swap it over by now.
Did you
It's
put that in my
13 soul
inventory?
coins.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I will try to convince the party at a later date.
You owe them for a while. I want another weapon.
Well, because my Staff of the Woodlands, I got that as a
Yeah,
as
your
my actual.
starter. Yeah, you can't.
If
sell
you're
it.
starting, I'm assuming.
I can't do anything with that, can I?
Nope.
Okay,
It's
No.
yours forever.
Yep.
All right, cool. That's
It's
what I
on you for the rest of your days.
Yay. Nah, that's all good.
Anybody else want anything? Before I release Maltooth?
Release the
He's been
hounds.
waiting very patiently.
Alright. After a few moments, she releases you as you kind of stumble forward and you begin to talk in almost incoherent language as you're blabbing all your syllables together into one word as you realize you bit your tongue.
I was having a chat with this nice store owner, this lovely woman, and I just thought that was very rude of you. I say to Morlanda.
She looks at you. Would you like to be a toad?
Maul.
No, you have a lovely store, and it is a pleasure of mine to be here. I look around and I see that everyone seems to have gotten their wares, and I'm like, well, this has been a treat. Would love to come back sometime, nebulously in the future, hopefully not too soon, and then he'll hightail it for the door.
As you hightail for the door, you slip through a portal and disappear.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you're back in the third layer. As there's no one, it's a one-way.
Right.
Looking around,
Well, that was
boy, I hope
Pashini's
I
with
hope the
him,
other
so.
guys come through.
Hey, what are you looking at, bub? You gotta pay for this. As he shows his ass cheeks, waddles away.
Well, I guess we better get going. Thanks again.
All right, you guys leave the store. If you have nothing else to buy, sleeping through the green portal and never returning to Malunda, unaware if she will ever come by once again, as it may be a long time of many layers or never again. Hard to say, but in the meantime, you say your good days and you head back towards civilization in a swamp.
Serafina,
Yes.
I need to give this back to you. And she gives you the phylactery of your friend.
And of the other items in the bag, yes.
Yes. But I.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for holding on to that, Pashini.
That but I wanted to keep everything. Out of character, tell me what you need because I don't know what's
Oh, it's
yours.
okay. It's okay. I have access to the bag of holding. I'll take out what I care about.
Yeah, no, that's so good.
I don't think I gave you really anything but like hair or something, right?
You just gave me hair. I'm keeping that.
Give me your hair.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she had Driz hair. I don't know what you want.
You might want to take more of the diamonds, because I know that Marcus
Who,
got
me?
like a ton of diamonds, so you might want to take like 1 or 2 of those as extra backups.
Yeah, that's all good.
I only have one. I'll take so I'll take 500 gold diamond then. And that'll give me 2. And then is there any diamond dust in there?
200 GP.
How much? I'm sorry?
200.
I have
Gold.
300.
I think I'm fairly sure.
It's 100
no,
per.
I've got my own.
It's 100 per, so maybe we'll just leave it in there. Since I have 300, that should be good.
Not so good.
And I have one 300 gram diamond. I think that's for like the quick one if you've been dead for like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, for Revivify, it's Revivify is within 1 minute and it's 300 diamond.
Yeah.
Is there
Diamond worth 300 gold pieces. But
Yes.
You'll take
is
that.
there another one in there? I'll take another one of those.
As you guys begin to see fit, if you wish to head towards a tavern to set your splendors of food and healing, likely, depending if you wish to still shop around, you're welcome in this swampy territory place. There's a lot
Well,
of
I'm gonna
people
go
now
to
see you as champions.
Well, Maltooth.
Yeah, we definitely want to shop with Maltooth.
Oh, speaking of which, Maltooth, I don't know if you noticed, but when you felled Mammon's champion,
Yes, when I failed
he
him
looked
as champion,
happy about that.
he didn't look very
It wasn't
happy about
him.
that.
It was the other guy. He's dead now.
No, you
Yeah,
specifically
Shanks
said when you felled
Shanks-
Mammon's champion
Shanks-
that he was going to be pissed about it.
Of course, Mammoth. Oh no, I meant Asmodeus. I got them mixed up. Asmodeus, but Asmodeus is happy that you're dead now.
Yes, you know,
He
all's
actually,
well that ends well.
honestly, if you continue onwards, Asmodeus might work with you. He might actually.
Damn.
Ooh.
But the problem is, I don't know if you want to work with that guy.
You don't want to work with that guy.
He kind of has stuff. Sheeny might.
I'm sure there are
Sheeny. All right. Anyways, well, you didn't enter the arena. You didn't shit.
Hey
I
Maul, do you mind going shopping with me for a few minutes? Your presence might help get a better deal.
I know you all enjoy my presence around here. I'm very happy to accompany anyone on their particular errands.
Can we go to the armor shop, I guess?
Sure, I will do my best not to annoy the shopkeeper. The people that work at shops in the Hells don't seem to like me very much. I don't quite know why that is.
All right. You eventually venture in towards the dark and suck place of the hellish swamps. As you can see, a blacksmith, an ogre, rather, with one bulbous horn sticking out of his head, as he is hammering shields, swords, and other interesting items. Nothing magical of sorts, as he works with the black iron steel that you guys have came across in the first layer of hell. Hellish fire weapons and armor suited for the great blood war that never ends. As you see the big ogre look at you. You are champion. I am grand and happy to see champion in my stalls. What can I craft you?
Maul will start, flexing his. That's a good question. Does the belt make my muscles bigger, or am I
No.
just like a wimp with magical strength? Awesome.
A wimp with magical strength.
Awesome. I love that.
But does Maul realize that?
But as you strike, you kind of like have a thunderous kind of storm, giant electricity surge across your body, almost like a Thor vibe.
Yeah, I do that, except it's the world's scrawniest twink lizard, just gratuitously flexing in the
I
store.
can't believe
Yeah.
you bested the best, but then again, I'm glad to see new faces around here. What can my craftsman help you with?
Indeed. Well, I hope to purchase something for a companion of mine. He himself a great mage and warrior. And then I'll turn to Caden and whisper,
I
"What do
only
you?"
craft for the best. I heard this
Indeed.
one forfeited.
Nay, you have heard wrong. He is a great warrior in his own right, and my deeds are
Paired with
insubstantial
a
compared to his.
dragon. What a shame. What
Well,
shames.
dragons are pretty terrible, you know, not nearly as cool as dinosaurs, some might say, but that's besides the point. And
Seraphine is skulking outside of the shop, still staring at her piece of paper and muttering to herself.
So,
dragon
out of character,
mentioned.
Maul, before we went in, I would have said I wanted like a plate mail +1 and a shield +1
You
or
can't
+2.
+1 them. You can only make the armor, and the plate armor is very expensive now. It takes weeks to make it. It doesn't make it over time because it has to fit for your armor, so your body.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the
So
craft
right
from
now
square.
you have plate armor. What you could do
If you
is
already
you
do
could
you
take
have
it
plate armor?
off,
I do.
So you
and
can
you
just get
could
it enchanted.
and you could go to the enchanter.
Yeah, you're going to a you're right now at a guy who makes the armor. He doesn't enchant it.
But
So-
what you could do is you could give him your dragon bone weapon.
Oh, isn't there a spell where I can just send it straight to the ship? Oh, I don't have enough
Yes,
soul
there
coins,
is
right?
the spell that I gave you from unearth whatever. But you'd
Do you
have to wait
remember
till tomorrow because I think you'd have to do that at a 4th level so you could send the entire thing.
how many soul coins was it? I can't remember. Do you remember?
For what?
Looking.
Give me a second. It was 2 soul coins to make it because it's a rare item, and that's apparently what the handbook helper says. So I don't know.
What are you talking about? What weapon?
I'm looking to put one up.
So dragon bone weapon from
Oh.
Hammond's helper. Hammond's. Yeah,
Let me see.
I have it. So
Dragon
Dragon
bone. A
bone
+1
weapon
or +2?
it would be a +2 because it was an adult dragon.
Weapon. That would be more expensive than what you think it is.
Well, look, yeah, I'm just going based off of what the handbook says, and the handbook says that it's a rare item, so it was worth 20. No, excuse me, it's worth 2,000. So that's what I don't know. That's what the Hammond helper says.
That's not the price to it now, sadly.
Okay, that's fair.
But we have the bone, so we were hoping that make it cheaper, and then we send it to our blacksmith.
It's
So
not
hopefully that'll make
cheaper
it cheaper.
for it because it's still you have the material, yes, but you still have to put the money into it. The bone is bone. Anybody can just grab a bone and make it into a weapon. The problem is getting someone to make it for you like that. Either way, so with the +2, it's if you go to your blacksmith, you give him 5 soul coins. He'll craft it into a weapon for you. Enchanting it, he won't be able to enchant it to a +2. You can just make it. So ideally, if you just want to make the weapon, it would have no enchantment on it. It wouldn't be that expensive at all, but it wouldn't be able to do anything cool.
Okay.
So ideally, if you wanted a +2, it'd be 5 soul coins in total, just the price. So if the item being made and a +2 on top of that, just to make it easier. But if you just wanted the weapon as is, it wouldn't be that expensive. It would probably cost you like a couple hundred gold pieces. But it wouldn't have like the bonuses, or it would just be a regular weapon made of bone.
Yeah.
Which you don't want.
Right. Okay. Well, can we go to the enchanter then? Sorry, I'm wasting everybody's time.
No, you're okay.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
But in
Um,
hell, that's from that's from the guy on your boat. That's you're getting the standard price. In hell, you're paying double.
Right. I mean, this is the time to do all of the things with your money is after we just got a whole bunch of it. So, you know, you'll need it. We'll put it that way.
What
You'll
if we
need
get
it.
robbed?
Right. Okay.
Alright,
well, let's go to
so
the enchanters, I guess.
You come to
Enchanter.
Enchanter eventually through the shops and odds. You can see the Enchanta rather a frog creature. As you can see, it's a frog behemoth. Rather, 3 sockets, a little big, huge creature, big tongue. It's working away as it's dressed in magical robes with a tiny little hat on its head.
Hello. My friend the champion of the arena was hoping that you could do us a favor.
Indeed, it is I, the champion of the arena.
As it licks your face with a big slimy tongue.
I regret saying this. What does the what does his breath smell like?
Foul
Foul.
and stinky, and probably a little hint of its last meal.
Nice. You have a charming custom. Charming custom, delightful way of greeting. Sorry, I interrupted. Please, Caden, go ahead.
What can I do for you? As it speaks in Infernal.
Can I speak Infernal? Caden, can you speak Infernal?
I
Speaks
can, yeah.
Infernal or Abyssal?
I speak both. Nice. All right, we can have this conversation in Infernal. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
We were hoping to get some enchantments on our armor.
What do you want? I can correspond for a reasonable price.
Wonderful. How much for if you made my plate armor more defensive? Maybe a +1?
As it looks at you. Gotta give me a second.
Maul, what's your persuasion?
Like my modifier for persuasion is +11.
Good. I'm hoping you can help negotiate. With your sweet
Yeah.
tongue.
Many have said similarly.
It's 4 soul coins.
Okay. And how much for a shield? If you modified my shield for a +1, please.
Be 2 soul coins.
I'm gonna kind of side look at Maul, see if he might catch my hint to start his negotiations.
That's your discount,
Yeah.
by the way. That's like literally the discount.
That's with the champion discount.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I push the envelope. I'll look to the shopkeep and I'll say, "You do fantastic work. I'm glad that we came here. We had heard from all over the levels of the hells about how fantastic your caliber of work is. One thing though, my many mighty champions, my compatriots, are also likely to come through along our travels and purchase some of your wares, and I think we might, earn a little bit of a incentive here to
I only
incentivize
give
our loyalty.
discounts to winners.
I'm a winner, am I not? Can't we be friends? I can bring you other winners and other customers.
There's only one winner.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Go ahead. Yeah. Well, I'll flash a look towards Caden and raise an eyebrow and see if he wants to keep pressing this guy.
I'm gonna kind of lightly slap you on the back and be like, "Thank you, Maltooth. As always, you're."
As he
Scholar
looks
and
at
gentleman.
you, I can reduce it only by 1 soul coin for the armor, but the shield is standard. So he can reduce it to 3 soul coins and 2 soul coins still for the shield.
Wonderful. Let's do that. How long will it take?
1,000 gold save.
Yeah.
Half a day.
Perfect. Do we need
You have to
out of
leave your-
character?
You have to leave your gear here.
But I mean, like out of character, is that safe?
You don't know. It's the hells.
Oh my god.
You could lose it.
How
you
long
could
does the
have it.
enchanting take again?
He's got a lot of other enchantments to do.
Hmm.
You're on a
He
list.
can't.
You want to bump
You
the
can't
list? You
nudge
gotta
us
pay
up
more
the
soul
list.
coins.
Everything's a racket in Howl.
Would you put us to the top of the list and do it right now if we paid you 6 soul coins instead of 5?
No, it's too little. Make it 8.
I'll look to Cade and I'll say I'd be happy to chip in a soul coin or two to speed this up.
I have 6 soul coins.
I have 20.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're hooked.
Yeah. I'll just pass 2 more soul coins to Caden.
Alright, it only takes an hour for him, so you have to come back still. It's not instant. He still has to procure the items.
That's fine.
Well,
I
do
would
you
just have to
have-
not die in an hour.
Alright, you leave your armor and your shield as you feel naked now.
Well, I might just. Can I sit in the store and wait?
You can wait an hour if you want.
If you wanted to. Maul, did you have anything you wanted to buy?
No, I can't change my armor. You know, it's the armor that brought me to victory.
Upon your view, I'm going to pick one of the new players that are dead. Roll me a D100, both of you. Highest one gets introduced.
Damn. Oh,
That's
these
funny,
are
what?
these are the first rolls for our characters. All right, hold on. We could be having a mid off.
Alright, you
Mid
see a
off.
bald-headed man look at you with famous eyes as he sees the great Martooth in the champion's hall. As this individual had likely seen your fight or heard your victories upon the arena just moments ago. As you can introduce your character as what they look like.
Awesome. Okay. My character, besides being bald and super tall and buff, V is an incredibly muscular bald human in a toga-esque garb that covers barely half of his body, draping down from one of his massive shoulders to his waist, being cinched together with a bright yellow belt. There's a buckle that holds the minimal clothing he has resting on his chest. Etched onto this buckle is a portrait of a platinum dragon. On his right arm, there's this huge tattoo sleeve of doves perching on an olive branch. In his right hand, there's a bright yellow brass knuckle that seems to have unfamiliar runes etched into it. And he'll sort of like, I mean, he's like, how tall is Maltooth?
Maltooth is like 6 feet.
Okay. Well, V is 6'5", so he's going to thunder over like, do. You won in the
Maltooth is
arena like
a little
earlier
spooked,
today, I
and
think.
he like jumps behind Caden and he peers out and he's like, I'm not sure you have the right fellow. Who are you
Oh
looking for?
no! I'd recognize you anywhere. I saw the whole battle. That poor guy that got eaten by the carpet. It was tragic. Anyway, you're a lot skinnier in person.
Thank
Can I
you,
get your
I've been on a
autograph?
diet. An autograph. Indeed, an autograph. Where
Oh,
would you
great.
like me to sign?
I can see it on his chest.
Would you happen to have a quill?
Would I happen to have a... I don't think so.
Sorry,
I'll look at...
I wasn't prepared for this. I only have parchment.
What do I have instead of a quill? That's a thought.
Who's
Let me look at my
this?
inventory.
V is going to
this-
point to the man that you're hiding behind.
You can see
Oh,
he doesn't have his
I do
armor
have
on or his
eight.
shield. He's just like chilling, waiting on the stool over there.
Yeah.
hand you
no,
ink
no,
pen
this
and
is
ink.
the greatest cleric in the hells.
Oh, perfect. I've been meaning to try and find people. Maybe a ragtag band of adventurers. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, looking for someone. Well, we are a band. We find ourselves often in quest to advance our interests in the hells and in doing daring adventures and finding dangers and so on and so forth. Tell me, my good man, what's your name? What's your deal? Who are you looking for? Are you going to kill us
my-
as soon as we turn our back?
V, like, you see that, like, a sparkle is in his eyes, and he shoots a dramatic pose. I am V! V, the Redeemer! And he's like, he's doing, like, you know, different poses and everything, like, his magnificently sculpted body being illuminated by, like, the hell's fire. Anyway, yes, my name is V. I come here with I found one person that has piqued my interest, but unfortunately I haven't found anyone else.
You know, this is a good question. Where's the rest of the party? Did we leave Serafina?
They're all kind of shopping on their own accord, I think.
Oh.
Pashini's with Serafina because she's just poured out her bag of holding, and Serafina is quickly gobbling it all up.
Blah, 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 blah. Pac-Man.
Glancing at, I'll look at V and I'll say, one moment, my good man, and I'll pull Caden aside and I'll whisper in his ear. He seems like a bit of a big personality. I thought the flexing was my thing, frankly. I feel a little bit emasculated, or whatever emasculated means for a lizard. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, we just met him. What does he look like? Describe like your weapons and such. Can we see your weapon?
The only weapon he has on his person is a brass knuckle in his right hand.
This is what he looks like. Enjoy.
Oh yeah, let me look.
He looks like a ripped One Punch Man.
Yeah, I based him off of a character from One Punch Man. I'll put my token in the chat.
I don't know. I kind of like him.
I'm a fan. Oh, you know who reminds me? He reminds me of Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist.
I haven't
Don't worry,
seen that, but I believe you.
I don't think he'll ever replace you. You're a wonderful person. I'm glad I have you here with me, but let's give him a chance.
Yeah, you know, I love the detail in the photo on Discord. This is incredible. Yeah, you know, it seems like the thing to do. Your compatriots die terrible deaths right in front of you, and then a couple of hours later, you replace them. I'm perfectly fine with that. Wandering
guys.
over, V, you found the right party. We are an incredible band of heroes of varying moral alignments.
Oh,
More on that
heroes,
later.
even better! Huzzah!
I'm imagining him
Yes.
flexing with every word, and
Yes,
Maltooth is.
it's like Johnny Bravo-esque.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Maltooth
Your
self-consciously
heroes,
adjusts
even
his
better.
belt.
Sorry.
I said Maltooth self-consciously adjusts his belt.
Hey, Red, I forgot about the rules of the market. Can we just come back in half a day? Is it still on the table?
Nope. You're waiting for an hour now.
All right. Great.
Suffer.
Yeah. I mean, you paid your way to the front, so now you're just chilling.
Cool.
You can like move
Sorry
around,
to
but you'll have
interrupt.
to come back in an hour.
Please lead me to your other adventurers. I must meet them.
Indeed. Well, we are here for a bit, waiting for some wares, but as soon as that errand is done, we will happily take you to our merry band.
Oh. Okay. V's gonna just like whomp down onto the ground like crisscross applesauce. La la la
Maltooth.
la 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 la.
Maltooth thinking to himself, "My God, he's massive. I hope Pashini doesn't replace me as a mount."
Yeah, look at those broad shoulders and comfortable looking
he's
muscles.
so tall. Maltooth's like just kind of tweaking out quietly in the background.
We head back towards the other crew as you begin to wait as Serafina and Pashina quickly realizing as you begin to do your weird, strange business, another individual approaches your demeanor as you eventually lock eyes, Seraphina, as you lock eyes with a rather strange dragon creature making your ranks across the streets. You begin to maybe fare a little bit, or rather question the thought of seeing another. Is it like you to introduce your character?
All right. She is a very large, very muscular, white chromatic dragonborn. Her scales are like snowy white, and then like in the in-between bits, it's like an icy blue. She's wearing gleaming silver full plate armor with a sword that looks like it's made of like pure ice on her on her back. She has the same like silver or platinum dragon motif over her armor and on like the hilt of her sword. And she's just kind of like looking around. She seems to be looking for someone. Oh, where is he? Oh, keeps leaving me.
Seraphina's
Shini's
gonna just
not
kind
paying.
of turn around, kind of like eye her up and down, notice that she's like a white dragonborn. I see the platinum dragon emblem and be like tempted, and then look at her this color of her scales again, and kind of like turn away. It's like total indecision mode.
Her eyes are gonna like slowly make their way over to Seraphina and be like excitement. She's gonna like run over. Like, oh my god, there's another one. Hello.
Hello, yes. Do I know you?
No, sorry. I got excited. I didn't expect there to be another. Well, can't quite say that. We've been looking for another Dragonborn, but like, I didn't expect.
Dragons don't exist. You're a fish.
What?
Vashini just looks at you with like the biggest like doe-like eyes and just the most innocent smile.
Real quick, Seraphina, how tall are you?
7.5 feet tall.
Okay, yeah, she's quite a bit shorter than Seraphina at 6'9". Just gonna like look at Pasheen like, did you just say dragons aren't real?
Yeah, they
Yes,
don't
she
exist.
believes that dragons don't exist. I don't don't try and dissuade her of this notion.
Yeah, because you're all fish.
You think I'm a fish?
Yes. With pretty scales. Like the fish people.
Oh, at least you think I'm pretty, I guess.
You have better scales than she does. Not something. She points at Seraphina. Her smile has not changed. It's just like this cute, like innocent smile. That clearly in her eyes she knows exactly what she's doing.
We've been over this, Pashini. Chromatic dragonborns are inferior in every way to metallic.
God.
Excuse you?
Well, I mean, I
But
suppose you can't help your birth, but we all know what chromatic dragonborns. I suppose you're trying to redeem yourself. Obviously, I can see that from the platinum dragon emblem, but
She's
Yeah,
like
well,
slowly reaching for her sword.
Man, this
I
is
love being
great.
slightly racist to new party members. This is incredible.
Vashini's just like, but her scales are so much more prettier. Look how shiny they are. And she's in the hells and like they're immaculate. And then yours are very, very dusty and dirty. And
well,
it looks
actually,
like
they're
you
rather
don't polish
oily and
them.
mucky. But that's just because I haven't been able to bathe for the past few days. I just
No, you
literally
should
came out of a
bathe.
fight to the death, Pashini. What do you want from me, to fucking polish my scales after getting beaten to death?
Yes,
She's gonna,
because
like-
then you're as shiny as her and as pretty as her.
Yeah, hearing the fight to the death, she's gonna like narrow her eyes a little bit and be like, "Oh, you're the dragonborn that forfeit."
Yeah, she's that one. She's kind of my friend. She tried to steal something from me, and she's working it back. She just needs to get me a pet mimic, and then she'll be nice.
Oh, I don't know
Yes,
about
I
this.
am the dragonborn who forfeit. Seraphina's
And
gonna be
this
like
is
grinding her
I'm
teeth at this.
inferior? Not a good look for you, bud.
Oh my god.
Yes, well, given that one of my companions had died in the first fight, and that, well, we all saw what happened to the companions of the champion, I didn't want that happening to my fellow.
Well,
I thought it best that we
Your fellow
stepped back
fellow.
and perhaps had their lives spared.
maybe if you weren't inferior, your
Oh.
friends
No,
wouldn't
that's
have
you,
died.
but
Ooh, she went there. Bam, bam, bam.
Seraphina's just gonna, like, swallow her last item and stand up and go like, well, yes, nice meeting you. Goodbye. And she's gonna just kind of, like, hold her hand down for Pashini if she wants to hop up.
Pashini just like looks at you and then looks at the new person.
Yeah,
and, like, looks
Naga's
at you
gonna
and is
squat down and hold her hand out for Pashidi.
Oh.
like, Pashini. She's then gonna hold up like Jackal, and she's just gonna go, "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo," and it lands on the new character.
Yeah.
She steps on your hand.
Just gonna like
Oh my
lift her up her
god.
arm and say, "Hey, you've been pretty kind to me thus far." Side eye, Seraphina. Do you think you can help me find someone? He's like really not as tall as me, but he's pretty tall, very buff, bald head, kinda loud.
Maybe. Do you know where he likes to go?
He just starts running. Truly,
He does do
he
that.
just kind of runs away from me kind of a lot, you know. And I always manage to find him, and I'm like, "Hey, stop running away when you get too excited." And then he gets too excited again, and he runs off somewhere. I think he wanted to meet the champion or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Has Seraphina left by now, or is she just about to leave?
No, Seraphina is bound to Pashini now by the pact, so she's not gonna be leaving her side.
Oh, now she has to stay.
Yeah, so now she has to say, she's just kind of like watching this.
Pashini looks at Seraphina, hugs her new friend's head. Is like, we have to help find her friend. He's bald and very, very big.
And loud is
And loud. Louder than me.
yes. You can hear. She's gonna like put Pushini like on her head. Here, you can use my horns as like handles to help you balance.
Yeah, you can like ratatouille around.
Pashini does move your head a little bit. Like she grabs like one of the horns and she's like, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I can turn you. Moltooth doesn't have horns. He's just bald.
Yeah, he's the champion, right?
Yeah, he's the champion. He went over to the blacksmith.
Guess we're going to the blacksmith.
Yes,
is your
I
friend
guess
gonna
we're
be there?
going to the blacksmith.
I guess I should introduce myself. She's like kind of crossing her eyes to look up at Pashini. I'm Naga, by the way. Naga Frost Scale.
Pashini
Seraphina's
bean.
modern fucking frost scale.
What was that?
Nothing, continue.
Was that forfeiter? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. What's your name? Just like looking up at Pashini.
My name's Pashini Beanie.
Pashini. Oh, that's a cute name.
Thank you. I like her. Can we keep her? She's looking at Seraphina and is just like, please, can we keep her?
I have no say over who traveled. Well, I suppose I have some say. That is up to all of our companions, not just myself. To be fair, she does seem to be a follower of my order. So she is probably not all bad. Despite the color of her scales. She mutters under her
Despite
breath.
the color. You can't say that.
Oh my god.
Jeez. So this is what it took to get the racist out of her, huh?
Dude, Seraphina has always been racist against
No, you
chromatic
know what?
dragons.
That's very
like her
fair.
whole thing since the beginning.
This is extremely consistent.
Actually, you know what? I apologize. You're right.
It's racism, but it's consistent racism.
Consistent racism. I think hey, it's not racism. It's just values.
Can we put a disclaimer on this YouTube before it's released?
Extreme
Yeah.
racism against Dragonborn, against chromatic dragons.
Racism against chromatic dragonborns is okay.
Well, chromatic dragonborns is the only reason why Seraphina hasn't tried killing her yet. So
Yeah.
Fair.
there's a difference between dragons and dragonborns. It's more like, oh, that's so unfortunate you were born that way kind of thing.
So unfortunate you were born with dusty, crusty ass scales, but you don't hear me say nothing about it.
You were born dusty? That's crazy. Hey, where were these roasts yesterday?
Seraphina's
the
just
hell?
like kind of like, well, they went to the so I imagine that Pashini's like leading her off, and Seraphina's just gonna like follow like 15 feet behind, just kind of like muttering to herself and like polishing her scales and like cleaning off all of the fucking acid that's been like caked onto her armor and all the blood and all the guts that are like she's just encased in at this point because she just was fighting for her life in arena.
Naga's gonna like kind of look over her shoulder as they're walking, like, "Oh, you should take better care of your armor." Look back forward. Sorry.
Why is this the energy?
Because she came at me with the racist energy first.
You know what? You're right. Perhaps it's deserved.
No, it's completely deserved. Seraphine does not like Dragonborn, chromatic dragon.
I came in being all excited, and she's like, "Oh, racism."
It's like, please, can you give me directions? Get away from me. Anyway.
So we're not at the blacksmith?
I thought you were sitting like right outside the black.
No, we're at the
Oh,
we're
enchanter.
outside
at
of the
this point.
You guys are
Enchanter.
eventually arrived to the blacksmith. You realize they're not here as you see the big giant ogre hammering things. What can I do for you, ladies?
We're looking for the champion. Do you know which direction he went?
He went that way. It looks like he's signing an autograph right now.
Thank you, Mr. Ogre. And she'll just druidcraft like a little like lava flower in one section of the shop.
He just crushes it. Ugh, gross.
Ow. Put it on the
I
other
thought it was
side.
No
nice
joy,
flower
Lindsay.
So I will accept my
You should have created a poop from. Maybe you'll look at it. All right.
That's
is
bad.
Here we go.
A
I
floral
have this
turd
+1
bouquet.
scimitar. How much would that net me?
Oh, you're trying to buy something from him?
No, I have something to sell.
You're trying to sell what?
A +1 scimitar. It was Marcus's, and it's not one of his starting items, so.
Oh.
Ow.
He looks at it. Well, I can certainly use it for scraps, but +1 magical. I think that individual there would buy that, but for me, I'd scrap it. He points towards a vendor that sells items, but if you want to scrap it, he'll buy it, but he'll destroy it.
I don't care if he destroys it. I just want to know how much I would get for it.
For that, he'll give you. This is not for a lot. 500 gold
Yeah,
pieces.
magic. Sane. Let's see. +1 item.
It's
plus
300
1
gold
token.
pieces, but he's giving it for 500 because it's made of adamantium.
No, this
Oh.
is the scimitar.
Yeah, it's a +1. It's made out of a high quality material.
Is it?
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't know that's how that worked, but I'm down.
No, you can enchant a +1 on anything, but I'm just saying that one is made of a fine material.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes, of course. That sounds like
Didn't
a
know
fair
Marcus
price.
had like the
Very much.
Cadillacs of scimitars.
Here you go, as he pays you in platinum pieces.
Okay, so that's 5 platinum pieces. I'll put that in party funds.
1 platinum's 10 gold.
Yeah, he said he gave us
500.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Math is just
Math.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Math rocks. Away. All right. As you sell it
Ian?
off, and go ahead.
Can I give my devotee censer +1 or my amulet of devotee +1 to somebody? I started with it.
Nope, that is stuck with you forever.
Starting items stay with you, unfortunately.
I can't even sell it. Okay.
Nope. Yeah, that's the problem with it. With starting items, I always tell people, because in the past I allowed people to sell it, but people were like literally selling it to buy better items, and I didn't like that. So I
Right.
stopped.
That's like, what's the point?
Yeah, so because they had more money to spend in the game.
Right.
So now it's just stuck with you forever.
It's fun. It could be like a little, like a little thing to remember your adventure.
Oh, look at this piece of shit sword I started with, and now we're.
I still got it.
I drop it. It keeps coming back to my hand.
I don't want it. Get it away from me. All right. You eventually bump into the rest of them, as you eventually correlate and see the rest of the crew waiting. As you can see, Caden obviously not wearing his armor and waiting outside. As you do see Maltooth being fanboyed and autographs giving out to everybody. Oh, he gave me one on my ass. I'm gonna show my best friend. Thanks.
Vin? Is that you?
What? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Forgive me, champion. I must, my name is being called behind me. And he, like, lumberly turns around, like, oh my god. It's you! V is rushing towards Seraphina, and he hits, like, the solid kneel pose with, like, the fist on the floor. By order of the High Priestess, I have been sent to retrieve you. Or protect you, whichever comes first.
Seraphina's got my friend.
Jump on the ground, like.
Oh, hi, Naga. You found me again.
That's the Dragonborn you've been looking for?
Yeah, you found her? This is wonderful news. Champion, the item of my quest has been obtained. Now, who were the other members of the party you needed to show me?
Well, it seems that they have all come together just as I planned, and I'll introduce. I see you already know Seraphina. There was a powerful druid, Pashini, and work my way through. I mean, that's kind of everyone else is dead, so that's it.
Oh, it is a great pleasure and honor to meet you. Pashini. He let's see. Does he? Well, I don't have many items, but he offers you a bow.
Fashini just looks at him like, why is he bald?
Oh,
Pashini, you just can't ask people why they're bald.
it's because when I think too hard, my head gets hot, so my hair got in the way. My great ideas just burn me up. So I shaved. Also, I've been in hell for like a month.
You look
Well.
better with hair.
Oh, well, I agree, but, it's part of the uniform at this point. Well kept and all
Makes you
that.
look like a torch. Like Fashini's just looking at like all the light reflecting.
Yeah,
onto
he
your
is
body.
quite shiny at all times, I will say.
And
-1 to stealth.
No, my stealth is plus 11.
Oh my god. What are
He covers
you?
up his head when he stealths.
You'll find out.
Oh,
It's in a gym I have.
I cannot return, sadly. I'm unfortunately bound by a pact to the little one.
Yeah, and she's
Until I
also
help her with the object of her quest, I cannot return.
You've signed a pact? How? I mean, I know you were in the third layer of hell, but how low you've fallen?
I mean, to be fair, she's fae. She's not a devil. She doesn't seem to be
Hi.
completely of the horrible sort.
Well, she seems nice enough to me.
Yes, she's
I mean,
also.
other
Well,
people
if she
involved
likes
in
Naga,
insulting
Naga's a
your
great person, then that means she's okay in my book.
Thanks, V.
Vashini
Well.
hops back over to Mole.
Oh, yeah, Naga will like bend over a little bit to like help her out.
She just jumps onto Mole.
I just
Breathing a
realized
sigh of
because
relief.
she has spider climb now, she doesn't even need any help. She can literally just walk straight up a person.
Walk down the
Oh my
person.
god, like a cat.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Wait, can't
Just for
Bashi-
flavor, she does that to Mole.
I've been
With a little-
headcanoning Bashini like flying this whole time.
She can fly.
Never really thought that far about it. Cool. Well, now that we've all
Anyway,
exchanged pleasantries and insulted each other,
Naga's gonna like pull V aside and be like, "Are you sure this is the one?"
yes.
V has a picture that he's gonna show Naga. It's a drawing of Seraphina that he drew quite
oh my
crudely.
gosh.
It's just like a rectangle with two eyes and a mouth, and it's like colored in blue crayon. Or what? No, you're bronze, right,
Yeah, I'm
Seraphina?
a bronze dragon, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
it's
I'm
cut.
like
It's
the
in. It's with
amalgamation of
like
a bronze
a
dragonborn.
shitty orange crayon, just like drawn in. Like
That's what it's her. Look.
She committed racism against me like the first moment we like spoke.
What did you do to deserve it?
Nothing.
Oh, well, in that case, well, I mean, she's the high priest. I can't do anything. You think I'm gonna tell her off?
I thought you were my friend.
This is the only reason I'm in hell in the first place. Is so I can find her, and I have. You think I'm going to be mean to her? Why would I do that? You're gonna have to figure this out on your own.
Friend.
Naga's gonna like walk over to Pushini and Maul and like pout. Like, everyone.
Well, dude, this is Naga. She's my friend. She has horns. You don't have horns, but you're okay.
Well
Wow.
met. Well, now that I've been reminded of my shortcomings, well met, Dragonborn Naga. Pleasure to meet you. You know, having preconcepted from the tension and knowledge of Seraphina's stance on other dragons of a certain sort, I'll say, well, you know, we have very strong opinions in this group, but we come together. We all stand with each other, and everyone has to just acknowledge that the superior form of scaled life came in the form of dinosaurs and not dragons.
Personally, I
The
think
dragon
Celestials are the best.
Yes, well,
Talk out
you know,
loud.
if I
A
had
bunch
to...
of devils look towards you.
Oh,
yeah, it's like record scratch.
What?
He
Is
said
there-
ironically.
oh, right. Sorry. Tough crowd, huh?
What a great joke. Celestials, am I right?
You
Yeah.
see a couple look at you as they'll remember that as they begin to walk off.
You better. Yes.
You're really stupid.
What? I'm not stupid. I'm an elite Templar. You think you can get that by being stupid? Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
There are a couple. I'm not one of them.
Vashini looks at Naga and is like, I don't understand why you're friends with him. He seems very woo-woo.
Yeah.
He likes Seraphina.
Yeah, I think V's gonna turn to Maltooth like, I don't know why you're friends with them. She seems pretty woo.
See, he can't come up with his own jokes. He just happy.
Whatever.
Listen, man, two of us have pacts with the Fae, and this is a really scary place. So, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to people to fight with. They fight hard, and they're good people, and so I would very happily lay my hammer down, perhaps even my life, barring commitments to my patron, of course, in service to this group here. We've been through much.
Oh, I know what it's like to lay one's life down on morals. Trust me. He gets a distant look in his eyes, like,
The other gets 1,000-yard stare.
Anyway,
Feeling insecure, I think he'll Maul will whisper to Pashini, does he do the traumatized stare into the distance better than I do?
No, you do it better. He's
Good,
bald.
good. Thank you.
Maul's had a lot more practice.
Yeah, and Naga is taller than V.
Not by much. That's all.
Just recruited a
So,
bunch of giants to this
where are you
party.
guys going
whatever.
now?
Oh, has it been an hour? Has Caden gotten
Oh, it
his
hasn't
armor?
been not an hour. You guys have only been talking for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Man.
We have some business over in this shop, and we're waiting for a certain item to be ready for pickup.
Oh, right, waiting. V sits back down again, crisscross applesauce.
You can see a tavern in the distance as you smell the roaming scents. As you see the Gilded Maw. As you can see, sunken stone in the distance, a golden roof tarnished stained with swamp filth. It's dimly light, eerie, as it awaits your entry if you see fit for food, splendors, and maybe a room to sleep in.
Is it considered in the
right.
marketplace?
It's within 20 minutes from here.
Well, I'm sure he won't throw it away if we're not back in an hour shop.
Not 20 minutes, my apologies. It's literally around the corner. It's maybe a 5-minute walk.
Yeah, surely we can have a meal.
Oh, it's up to him if he wants to leave his post.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. You guys have fun.
Yes, I love lunch. Onward! And V's just thundering down towards this tavern.
Alright, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes as we'll convene in the tavern.
Awesome.
Nice, I love taverns.
Big fan
Yeah,
of tavern.
taverns.
My middle name is
So
Tavern.
we're gonna be using the adult black dragon skull to get your dragon weapon.
Right. Yeah,
Have
if you
the
don't mind.
dragon tooth. You can
Well,
make those into.
I don't think we're gonna do that. He said it's just gonna be a normal weapon unless we enchant it, and that's
Wait, no, we didn't. That's part of the Hammond's helper, I thought. Or
He said it would just be a bone weapon with no enchantments on it.
oh,
Yeah, that's the one that was
stupid.
just a few hundred gold. It's essentially just making a spear out of the thing. But if you want it magically done, that takes a hell of a lot more.
Well, no, I was doing it based off of Hammond's Harvesting Handbook, which is a third-party book. He typically allows us to make things, to harvest the materials and to make the weapons and stuff off of them.
Right.
So
Yeah, it surprised me. I was expecting to do that whenever he said it would just be like a bone hammer with no attributes. So I was like, oh well,
Right.
scrapped.
yeah. In that case, I guess we'll just sell it if it's not going to make anything.
Right.
'Cause right now, it's taking up a lot of my weight.
I bet. Yeah. Do you guys want to know what V's levels are, or do you want it to be a secret?
Let's have it be a surprise for combat.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's always more fun that way to have it revealed.
Great. It will truly be shocking.
Interesting.
Well, we can make meat if he doesn't allow. Well, maybe he'll allow dragon arrows. I don't know. We'll see.
Dragon arrows.
Yeah, because he can make those off of dragon teeth.
Yeah, we got a crap load of those.
Yeah, we got 10 of them.
So on my game, I kept rolling
Let's see.
21s or something, or 16s. I forget what
It does
was.
an additional 2d8. Yeah, do. So if anybody, we can make dragon arrows.
And 2D is not bad.
Additional 2d8 acid damage. Advantage on any attack made by against a dragon.
That's almost the same as the weapon.
Yeah, it's the same as the weapon, except it's consistently 2d8.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
imagine if we like sell half of them, they might be willing to make.
Yeah, it's
the
like here's
rest
some
of
for
them.
stock, and then you make the rest of them into stuff for us.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how that works. And we also have the adult black dragon horn, which turns into a dragon wand. I would give it bonus to spell attacks. Does anybody do any acid damage spells?
Immune
I
to acid?
can.
No.
Acid
Because it gives
I
you
don't
damage
have any resistances or anything.
spells. Not a
I-
single one.
Yeah.
I can do acid damage.
But apparently that's going to be a very expensive item to make.
Yeah. I wouldn't even bother because I barely use anything like that. So
Okay. I'm probably
Why
going to
would
just
you?
sell the dragon parts then.
That moonbeam
The
you
only
have
time-
is insane.
yeah, the only time I've done acid damage was when I was an undead black dragonborn. So
We still have 4 barbed tail devil tails. I just don't know if they would like them here in the hills. Okay, I'm gonna go make food because I'm starving. I'll be right back.
No.
All
I
my
was
rum.
not expecting to have to give Naga this energy so soon.
No, it's great. I'm having fun.
with menu cloak, since I can cast web. If I cast web, it's 20-foot cube, right?
Right.
Then we have someone who sets it on fire, right? And then
Right.
anything on that web that it is exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage, which does not work for the hells, but it might be useful.
Not at all. Surely.
It might be useful in the cold place.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why I don't use sunbeam. Because it's fire damage and it's useless.
Sunbeam is fire damage?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Damn.
yeah.
Baby, it's the
I
sun.
thought it was radiant damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty radiant in nature.
Unless they changed it. Oh, it's radiant damage now.
It's always been radiant damage. What are you talking about?
Really?
Yeah.
I swear it was
I'm
fucking
pretty
fire
sure.
damage. Never
I
mind.
used it in Baldur's Gate. It's radiant damage.
It's radiant
And
damage.
Baldur's Gate does everything right.
Yeah, the
Where
2014
the
and
fuck did I get the... No, no, no.
you just assume because you're a druid, you're thinking Pokemon. I
My brain's
absorbed
like-
from the fucking what? It's a
You got
cleric.
it.
It's a cleric, druid, sorcerer, and wizard spell.
I don't know why I thought it was fire damage. Don't mind me, I'm just stupid.
Because sun, obviously, give his indication. But I picture it as Pokemon, like a fucking solar beam.
I
Shit,
find it
that's
Still need
very
to get
funny that the adult black dragon horn weighs more than the skull does.
Yeah, it's a fucking horn. It's huge.
Yes, but the skull would be the thing that was mounted on, so it's funny that it weighs more than the
Yeah,
skull.
but if you think about it, the skull is hollowed out. It doesn't have any of the meat chunks anymore on it.
Most
It's
horns are
basing
hollow,
it off
you know.
of no brain, basically.
Ah.
It's bone.
Brain.
Yeah, the human head is about as heavy as a bowling ball.
Why do you know that?
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna use your head.
As a bowling ball, or your bowling ball as a head. I haven't decided yet. You won't.
All right. As we're all back or no?
I'm good.
I think Seraphina left to get.
Yeah, Seraphina's getting food.
I got a snacky snack. I had a granola and some chocolates.
Awesome.
We ate steak at the beginning of the session, so I'm still pretty full.
Yeah, we were celebrating our characters dying.
Yes.
Nice. That's always a good thing to celebrate.
Yeah, big fan. Sometimes.
No, I'm already having fun. This is great.
Completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't need to
bad.
be edgy anymore. You don't have to be edgy anymore. You're free.
She's kind of edgy.
Well, you know, you take it out on the people around you, so you know it's different.
You're right. Alright.
Oh no, my tragic backstory.
Well,
You know, what's an adventure without a tragic backstory?
that's bread and butter. You
Nothing.
can't have the character without trauma.
Mole's just here to simp for his patron. He's got really nothing else going on.
Yeah,
It's fair enough.
clearly.
And be Puccini's mount.
I'll say
Yeah.
that.
For now.
He's indebted to
For
Puccini now.
now.
By the
There's
way,
a toy
Puccini
out
still
with
has
Lord.
Moltooth's brother, by the way, in the phylactery.
Oh.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
want that back or do you want me to keep it? Because I'm happy to keep it.
He's torn because he doesn't like his brother that much, but he's concerned about the things that Puccini could do with that. I think Mole would take it back, just in
Aw,
case.
okay.
My
We
bro.
could sell him and have money.
It'll need to be dire straits yet for Mole to sell his dear,
Brother.
annoying brother.
What? Wait, your
It's either
brother's
that
dead?
Yeah, that's the phylactery.
Oh shit!
phylactery,
You're selling his
bro.
phylactery. You fucked up, man.
No, I said I wasn't
No.
going to.
Maybe no.
I came all this way to sell my brother.
This is the end of my character arc.
All right, guys, I sold my brother. I'm leaving the Hells
I'll
now.
see
Good
you
luck.
later.
I'll see you later.
I will say to Moltooth, his brother's soul is safe with Puccini because she won't do anything because Mole is her favorite. So
fair.
there's no risk of selling. or
One
creating.
saying like last session that you're gonna turn it into put it in a bug and smash it.
No, I was wanting
Only
to
if
do
you
that to
die.
Seraphina's one and I couldn't do it. But like I could do it,
No,
and
I
that was more.
remember. You said it was gonna be Maltooth's brother.
Yeah, if Moltooth died.
If Maltooth died, she was gonna smash your brother.
Wow.
So then
That's
Jackal could get a
crazy.
soul.
Like now you can be free. Smash.
Stomp.
But the soul needs a body. Put him in a bug body that recently died, and then smash
And
the
step
bug,
on him,
and Jackal
easy.
gets the soul.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Can't he just eat the phylactery? I mean, the whole bug thing just sounds pretty gruesome.
No, I asked Red if he could, and I couldn't because he needs a body. And Jackal needs to kill the thing that has the
Yeah,
soul.
he needs to siphon.
Right.
He needs a fresh kill for a soul.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
stuffing it in a dead body and killing it. That's
Doesn't
one way.
We're just carrying this horrible thing around. This
Yeah.
horrible soul-eating thing.
Yeah. If Bashini loses fucking control of him, he's gonna literally stab you all.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
In like a fun, sexy way,
Especially one who's
What?
a celestial.
or oh well, I'm not a
Fuck
celestial,
off.
so
I need
One of
to
these
make a
things
deal.
is not like the other.
Well,
I feel a
good
sharp
thing
pain in
there
my
ain't no
back.
celestials
Ugh,
in this.
why is this little fucking deer killing me?
Yeah, goodness. It's like I mean, V is so buff that his arms can't reach like the square of his back, so she's just gonna be hanging there like
It's gonna
Oh,
siphon your soul.
my weakness.
My flesh.
My weakness being stabbed.
Alright, as you guys convey into the guild maw, you can see the surfaces are coated with spilling infernal wine, grease, unidentifiable meats. It's thick with sulfur, rot, exquisite spices, as well as fiends and lost souls, departed mortals, and contracts and bets. Occasionally there's a fight and a deal gone wrong, or a soul being collected. So you see the proprietor, rather large, pompous, looks like an abomination of some sort, stitched up, likely through an experiment. What can I get you?
Do you have water?
What?
Yeah, you know,
Oh.
water. Do you...
We have this mead of the venom, black gold ale, tears of the betrayed, and mammoth reserve.
Does it have water in it?
oh my god.
So he's like V's looking to like the rest of the party, like,
What's...
As you can see, it's Succubus look at you. I'm sorry, but water? What do you think you
Yeah.
are?
It's good for you. You don't have water here?
Water? No. You're in the hells. If you want to drink water, you might as well drown in this river of Styx at that point.
No, thank you, but I'm a very good swimmer. Damn. I guess they don't have water here, guys. I guess I'll just sit down.
V's just gonna sit down at a table by himself.
Do you want drinks? Or should I bring the food menu out? That's for the rest of you.
I'll have whatever Mo's eating.
Oh, Moles stayed back with Caden.
Oh, wow.
Okay, she's with you then.
Alright.
She needs to show it.
So half the party's in
No,
here.
no, I'm not going with Serafina and V. I'm staying back with Kaden.
Oh my god, who's actually going to this bar?
It's like the only people that have actually entered like to the bar is just V and then Serafina.
No,
Everyone
Serafina
that's just like hanging out in the doorway.
Right, so it's the only person there is the bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sitting at a table by myself. I've got like my hands flat. Like I look like an NPC. Like I'm just
As everybody's staring at you, hoping to hopefully kill you.
Oh.
Somebody's.
just like a small smile. Just
Oh, he looks tasty. But he still has a soul. I can smell the weak celestial blood in him. Tasteful.
Someone.
As you eventually come across 3 thugs coming to your table. You have a seat here? Can we sit with her?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm waiting for my friends.
he points over to where everyone else is standing.
As
They're
they
back at the
literally
ledger
pull the
section.
chairs and they sit down anyways. Like, almost like a prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What brings a pretty boy like you round here? Yeah.
Oh, well... Well, I guess I was just looking for my special someone.
He
We can
chuckles.
help you with that, that's for sure.
No, that's okay. I already found her. Like, it was actually like 5 minutes ago I found her.
Oh. Well, we'll help you reacquaint her. Where's she at? Maybe we can help her out as well. As they begin to crack their
Where
knuckles.
is Serafina? Oh, you guys all just left.
We were never there.
You went
Yeah,
on
I
your
was
own.
never there. I never left.
You know what?
Caden.
That's fair. V did thunder his way forward and did not look
He
back.
did run away, like he always does.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I was at, oh, I met the champion of the arena earlier today. I got his autograph.
He's gonna pull out the autograph that Maltooth did and show the three of them.
And they look at it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I think she's a tough guy, boys. Yeah, I think we should put him down a level, depending if you have the coin to get yourself out of that situation, bub."
Oh, coin. Unfortunately, all I have is this fuck ton of gold. He just, like, opens up his coin purse. But this is very important to me. Wait a minute.
V like kind of stands up and he pushes in his chair very neatly.
I remember learning about rapscallions like you. You will take my money? It's mine.
Get him! As we'll get into an initiative battle, actually.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, God.
We'll just drag your token on here. We'll theater the mind it.
Right.
Oh, God.
I do. I mean, of course he is.
Man, I wonder where my friends are.
Babe. What have you gotten yourself into?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Is that what he's fighting? That looks cool.
Bearded devils. And chain devils.
And a chain devil.
Oh, right. Perhaps I should roll initiative. Whenever there we go. Sorry, I switched around a bunch of my enchantments and whatnot. I need to make sure I don't. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah.
I used to have advantage on initiative. I no longer do. Oh, sweet.
Not bad.
If the sheet would ever load. I have to refresh. Looks like it. It's like bugs.
Yes, my big muscles are taking up too much space in your computer.
Damn it! I did just update my bio firmware. Should be faster. I'm not even using the new ones. I'm using the old ones now, so just the new ones would probably do more damage.
Awesome.
What was that? A sneeze?
That was
Yes, bless
neat.
you. V,
Somebody sneezed. Bless you!
Get him! Get his shoes! As they don't believe you, just have coin on you.
Yeah, but I do. But they don't believe me. That's okay.
Alright, that's when it begins to jump your ass.
Like in a hot way.
No.
It won't be.
13?
13 misses.
23.
23 hits.
Take 9 slashing. Roll me a con save.
Oh no. Oh no, a con save. I learned my lesson. I'm good at these now.
Alright.
30.
Oh, hell yeah.
So he kind of stabs your back. Take that. What the hell? He's like made of iron or something.
Yeah, I like pull the thing out.
That was very rude. Now I get to hit you in self-defense.
I'm gonna cast Steel Wind Strike. Sorry. I was trying to put the description in the chat. So just targeting the 3 devils in front of me, I will try to hit them. Oh, I don't have a, I need to turn this into an attack. Okay. Let's see.
Just make a cantrip attack, that's all you need to do.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
God.
They all hit.
Um,
Sing, sing.
Yeah. So I just like sorry, here, I'll roleplay that a little. You see that the large tattoo on V's right arm like glows with this like yellow bright energy, and like it turns into a giant fist already over his giant fist. And he just bam, bam, bam. Awesome. And because I have an ancestral weapon and I have a thing, when I cast a spell, I can use my bonus action to make an attack with this weapon, which is my brass knuckles. So I'm going to use my bonus action to attack one of them with my brass knuckles. 19. Very 9.
Which one are you hitting?
What's the one that pierced me? It's whichever one hit me first.
Okay, doesn't really matter. Wait, using action, and then what? You're making an extra attack with the spear. Okay.
Yes, with my battle mage ability, using my ancestral weapon. My bonus action, I get to make an attack.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
It seems you've bitten off far more than you can chew. Perhaps run away and I'll spare your lives.
Hell no. Now it's personal.
It wasn't personal before.
So the chain attacks you twice. 23 and natural 20.
Yep. Both hit.
11 slashing for the first one is you get grappled by him.
Okay.
So you take, for the crit, you take 17 points of slashing. So you chains your arms left and right. In a kinky way.
Oh god, not in a kinky way. Anything but kinks, my weakness.
As the bearded devil will attack twice. 21 and 22 to hit.
Both hit.
Alright, take 6 piercing. Roll me a con save for poison.
Okay.
Depending if you can be poisoned.
25.
Alright, you're fine. So 6 piercing, and then 22 for 12 slashing. Roll me another con save.
Sweet.
13? You succeed.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
14's a miss. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
You take 10 slashing. Roll me another con save.
Awesome, man. I figured out if it isn't the con save, brothers.
It's the infernal wounds. That's the thing that you don't like, because
Oh,
it'll do damage
right.
every turn.
Well,
Alright, you're restrained. What are you gonna do?
Let me see here.
Okay, so I am restrained, which means that I cannot cast spells, right?
No, you can still cast a spell.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna cast Freedom of Movement on myself.
Alright, you free yourself.
And then I'm running away.
Okay.
I'm just thundering out of the bar. I need to get back to my friends.
Do you have a pose of attack of opportunity to stop that, or no?
Let me. Maybe I might have a thing. Unfortunately, I do not. But if I may, before I move, I will use my bonus action. I can spend a Moxie point to gain some temporary HP. So I gain 12 temporary HP.
They will attack you.
And then I run away.
19, 22, and Chain Boy, 15.
15 misses.
Alright, you take
Okay,
10
but the
slashing. Roll me a con save.
30.
Alright, and then 12 slashing. Give me another con save.
Okay, sweet. 22.
As you run out of the bar, bloody to shit, as the creatures don't follow in pursuit, as they look wounded themselves, but they were hoping that you die, as they would take your soul.
Oh yeah, I bet they were hoping I would die.
Haha. V is like muttering to himself as he's running back towards where everyone was.
As you see a bloody pulp of an individual running back, as you guys have now waited 40 minutes for this enchantment to happen, as you can see a bloodied version of V arriving to the scene as he ran away from the tavern.
Jesus, what happened to you, man?
I have horrible news. That tavern doesn't have water.
He's really dumb.
yeah.
Walk up and slap you on the shoulder. I'm sure you did well, and I heal you for 23 without saying anything.
Okay. Awesome. The funny thing about spells is that they heal me 8 more than they normally do because I have 2 features that let me do that.
So that's a 31.
31 instead of 23. He seems to be
64.
64 in total. Thank you.
Wait, no, 74.
74.
Sorry.
Thank
You seem
you.
like you're really proud, so I didn't really want to say I was healing you, so I just kind of.
Right.
Oh, I feel much better.
I will say, from your perspective, Caden, you can tell that the clerical nature of your healing ability seems to mesh very well with V's structure, for lack of a better term. Something about that. But yeah, that's all.
I'm gonna rub my
Yes,
fingers.
and then these 3 devils tried to attack me, relatively unsuccessfully, might I add.
Well, I guess we'll cross off that bar for a place that we'll go.
I did make quite a scene, though. I punched all of them. Multiple
Or-
times.
Hear me out. You go back down there and show them what's what.
You want to seek out a fight with devils in the middle of a bar full of other devils?
When it's
They
one of
didn't
You're
seem to
right,
mind
you're
that I
right.
kicked their asses the first time. I didn't get any weird glances on my way out. Though I did run quite fast.
Naga does raise a good point. We would hate to have retaliation. I say we burn the entire bar down.
Oh, I did not.
That is
Here,
not a
here.
good idea.
No.
They will do
Naga,
nothing to the
wonderful.
devils.
Ah, that is
It's
true.
true.
Holy
Also,
fire,
fire.
perhaps?
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything.
If you set that on fire, that place would explode with the amount of gases in there. You're in a
Yeah,
swamp.
gas, and it's also a bar.
This makes
It
me
would-
even more
They would create
inclined.
explosion too.
Not say anything about burning them down.
Anyway, I'm just gonna remove my token.
Wonderful idea, Naga. I vote for that.
I didn't say. No, I would like to put it on the record that I did not say to do that. I'm diametrically opposed to that.
Yeah, me too. The only one that wants to do it is that guy. The champion, of course, in his wise arena ways.
Indeed.
Um,
I am the champion.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, so perhaps we don't burn down the bar. I guess you guys aren't. Maybe after a long rest, it's been a long day for some of us.
I think I have 2 spells left.
Been a long month for some of us.
I haven't even checked. Did I cast any spells in this Oh, I don't have any spells left either, Cam.
Yeah. I think Seraphina just did a bunch of Eldritch Smites.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the
that's
most
all I
part.
did.
Sounds like something Seraphina would do, yeah.
And it worked.
It worked. You took down the champion with it.
And you didn't die.
Yeah, and you're the champion
And I
now.
didn't die.
Past previous character, the mule would be proud.
Yes.
Oh, now you can be such a good mule. You've got 29 strength.
Oh my god.
Oh, carry this for me. Carry me this.
Carry
Nope.
me.
Motos will only carry Pashini. Everyone is backed.
Yeah, we've got this hulking creature to carry things. I'm sure he's very strong
That'd be
and
cool if he
capable.
got the dwarven belt that grows him a beard instead.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Can you
A
imagine?
lizard with a beard? That's funny.
Oh, it'd be so strange. Lizard with beard.
Wouldn't be a beard. It would be probably like those tendrils, instead.
No, lizard
Yeah.
Oh,
with
that's
beard.
even worse.
That sounds awesome.
What do bearded dragons have? Like the little weird rough thing, right? Maybe
Yeah,
that.
they have the-
Like porcupine quills, kind of. Well, I guess we're not
Yeah, I'm
staying
just
at
getting
that inn.
bearded dragon. No actual beards. Disappointing. Oh, there's a beard.
The plate armor +1 does not give you +1 AC.
It gives
Doesn't
you
it?
it gives you an extra AC. Yes, it does.
Well, I know I had to manually edit it because it did not. The shield did.
Oh,
You have to make
It's a
sure
bug.
you untoggle your other shield because
I did, yeah.
it can't register both.
Yeah, it was broken.
Yeah, the AC. I have to manually update my AC all the time because it doesn't know how to do it.
Nope.
Yeah. Thankfully, I can set a custom AC and just coast on that for, well, whatever character I make.
yeah. I mean, AC luckily doesn't change very often.
Right. Whenever I equipped
Unfortunately.
whenever I equipped this ring of Earth Elemental Command, it gave me resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, and acid.
Yeah, you've got a ring of Earth.
Nice.
Fuck.
It shouldn't
forgot
do
about
that,
that.
though. It should only just be the acid.
Quiet, you!
Quiet, you.
Why
I
he
don't-
was crazy.
I don't know. I don't know why he gave it to me. I'm still trying to figure it out if it's another bug or if it's supposed to be there.
I could just check it out.
Do you have another item that I know we had like 3 items that gave resistant to acid damage?
Has
Yeah,
anyone taken acid damage in this campaign?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
yes.
I'm sure at
you
some
did
point,
a shit ton of it
That
again.
dragon.
once or
Nothing comes to mind.
I feel like we're going to. If in this layer, we're gonna take acid damage.
If it's gonna
Or I mean, poison might be more relevant, but
No,
also
that's true. Wait, hold on. The next big thing that we're doing is the whole pillar
The
deal,
funny thing is
right?
that it costs 200,000 gold pieces. That's how much they marked it for that item. I can believe it.
Damn,
Damn.
we just got it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you should just have resistant to acid damage. That should be it for you.
You can remove it. The things if you go
do
into
I have
items.
to? I mean, I didn't put it there.
What does it do? Like exactly? Does it give you resistance to everything or no?
I don't know. Let me put it in the chat here. Oh, can I? How do I put it in the chat?
I was gonna look it up.
I don't know how to put it in the
I mean,
chat.
if we're talking about the Ring of Earth Elemental Command, right? If we go into the items folder, it's the first one.
Yes, I already found it.
Oh, there it
Yeah, I
is.
mean, again, the only thing it does resistance-wise is acid damage.
Do you have a different item that would give you
No,
that?
this thing is giving him it. It's giving him a bunch of shit.
Oh.
Well, if
That's
I remove it, it doesn't go away though.
Yeah, didn't we? I feel like we got another. Is it your belt?
I have Ioun Stone of Insight, Ring of Earth Elemental Command, and then this
The
Periap
Periat?
of proof against poison.
Right.
Hmm.
Let me just
I don't know what
click
that
and crap off. I mean, I clicked off the ring and it. the
I
resistance-
deleted the thing off the ring now, so it doesn't do that anymore. But
It's still
in a
there.
sense, well, yeah, it's on your defenses, but it's.
You just have to just ignore it.
Just
they
know that
ignore
you're
it.
not.
You're not resisted. I can't remove that, sadly.
Man, I unequipped it and it didn't go away. That's what I mean. I don't understand.
It's something that's giving you it.
What's giving it to
Yeah,
me?
unfortunately, 2024 sheets aren't completely done, or else we'd be able to do everything manually.
Weird. Okay.
Your ring is
whatever.
now worth more than my ring.
Should we sell it? We kind of need the earthquake.
We need the earthquake for the
Yeah,
pillars.
Earthquake is gonna go crazy.
Plus, it's just a really fucking good ring, so you shouldn't get rid of it.
I lost my armor class now. God damn it. Ugh.
Hmm?
Oh, it's back. Great. Has it been an hour yet, GM?
It will be eventually. We'll just, when you play your character, just remember you don't have resistance against everything. But you'd
Sure.
probably remember that, probably. Yeah, so you guys reconvene after talking with Vi. Eventually, the individual brings out the armor, as 8 soul coins were promised, as you have always paid it, as your shield and your armor is there. As it has a nice layer of nasty frog slime all over it. Sorry, I tend to drool a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, I need to roll
You
for
are an
corruption. Sorry, I'll
enchanter,
do it.
right?
Yes. As his 3 eye sockets look at you.
Would you be interested in procuring
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting and yelling, but my freedom of movement has been corrupted. Anyway,
Okay.
please continue.
Would you be interested in procuring the horn of an adult black dragon?
No.
I imagine it would be useful in your craft.
I only enchant. I don't require materials or parts.
Oh, shame. Okay.
But if you have magical dust, I would be interested. Or gems.
Who the hell just walks around with magical dust?
I do. So he begins to move it through his hands. It's like sand.
Good point. I stand corrected. Let me remove myself from the store before someone puts some weird enchantment on me, as they usually do. I'm also going to go outside.
What's the spell that got corrupted?
Freedom of movement. I'll put it in the description into it again. That's awesome.
Is it though? It could be like you have freedom of movement except against devils.
It's like
You have freedom of movement, and every devil within a square mile is
but if you
aware of
touch
your
a liquid, you
presence.
die.
Yeah.
No, it'll be great, I'm sure. It's like, or like, I have freedom of movement, but I'm always prone, so I just swim through everything. Anyway, oh, that lasts for an hour. Okay. Sorry.
Well, once everybody's business is concluded, I'm ready to go take a nap.
I love
sounds
that.
good.
I need all my energy. To fight justice.
To fight justice?
No, I fight for justice. You heard me wrong.
Right.
Well, I have
Anyway.
some items that we've accumulated that I wish to sell for. DM,
Let's
you
do
did
it.
say that the adult black dragon bone would be useless for making the +2 weapon.
You have to get enchanted. The enchantment's going to cost you the price. So
No,
ideally,
it's so in the Handman's Handbook thing, it
yes.
says dragon bone weapon, and it
Mhm.
gives you. It says that it's a +2 weapon.
Yeah, but you're enchanting it at the same time. Basically, it's going to cost the total fee of 5,000. Because you're in the Hells, it's not by the standard price of that book. Because everything else is 100% more expensive. So the book, its prices don't take value in this campaign because of the Hell's prices. You know what I'm saying? And you would need someone to... So ideally, if you want to make the weapon, I would suggest just using your guy in your ship to craft your shit. So you can get it at a fair price instead of paying
But it's
insanely...
so far away.
Correct, but they have to procure money for him to make it. And it can
Well, I
take
have a spell
a bit.
that can
to
ship
make.
it straight to him. And we can put a little note on it that says, please make this into a blah, 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 blah.
Hopefully he's feeling accommodating.
Hopefully
Okay,
he's
so I
so
should
bored.
keep Keep the skull. Do I look around? Do I see like any type of artificer or I guess maybe I don't think the blacksmith would take it. I'm surprised the enchanter didn't take it, to be honest.
They don't. What would they use with the weapon?
No, I'm talking about the adult black dragon horn.
Oh no,
Apparently it's
they don't
13.
use. No, he's an enchanter. He's enchanting. He's not actually using it. I would suggest selling that to potentially a person who would proprietorly use it, as in like buying it, like either making it for a soup or even potentially making stuff out of it. But the blacksmith wouldn't really have any use for it. It would just be a mundane item for him. So he could buy it for gold, but he'll never actually buy it for what its real purpose is. Most of these guys don't even know half the stuff. If you really want to, have someone make it for you, you'll have to look.
No, I don't want to have anybody make it for me. I just want the.
You want to sell it.
Yeah.
How much does it sell for in gold?
The horn? 1,300.
You could probably get it for a soul coin if you wanted to, but that's pretty much it.
Sold.
I mean, I guess we're not going to be using it. Yeah, sure. I'll trade the dragon horn for a soul coin then. Yeah, we're not going to use it for make a one. So, okay. That works. Salt back, dragon horn, gone. What else do we got? I guess it would be the same deal with the dragon teeth. I would still have to get the. I would have to, in order to get a fair price, I'd have to use the blacksmith on our boat to make dragon arrows.
Correct. That's why you have them. You just have to give the money to him. I'm just saying it's cheaper if you have a blacksmith. He knows what the craft. It just comes down to time for crafting.
They're kind of heavy, so I'm gonna sell half of them. So 5 of them. How much do they cost again? Adult's dragon teeth. Where did it go? Just passed it. Of course, I just passed it. Dragon teeth. They cost 50 gold
All right,
pieces
there's
each.
there's your spell. Enjoy. It's called Chains of Dominion.
They would sell for 250 gold. If I sell half of my dragon teeth.
250 gold?
Yeah.
They'll give you gold. They're not going to give you soul coin for that, but yeah.
That's fine. So, you to be amenable? I could sell it for full price?
Correct. They'll buy the parts, yeah. As they pay in platinum every time.
That's fine.
Since gold doesn't really have a value here, but platinum does.
Oh, Mammon is known as the devil of gold.
Correct. But platinum is much more richer.
So that's 25 plus the 56. 25 plus 56. Oh, we still need to get your guys' scrying focus.
Yeah. I would like a magic crystal ball, please.
Yeah, we need to go buy that.
Thank you for the new spell.
Do we see anybody who would sell that type of thing, DM?
Yeah, you could probably buy it. Are you buying a crystal ball? Like the actual magical item, or no?
No, just a scrying
Nah,
focus.
just scrying focus.
So let's see, scrying. It needs
Can also
to
be
worth 1 soul coin, so could be a waterfeld font as well, or a mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can buy them. 10 gold pieces for the crystal, an orb, 20 gold pieces, a rod, 10 gold pieces, or a staff, 5 gold pieces for casting.
No, we're
purpose.
just looking for the mundane, like,
Yeah,
it
that's
just
how
needs
much
to
it
be
is.
worth 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, you're buying the item itself.
The item that you need to use for scrying has to be
Oh,
worth
you're using a
1,000 gold.
Yeah, it's 1,000.
Material item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can find it. Yeah, for 1 soul coin. Yes.
Okay. So I'll use the 1 soul coin that I just used to get the dragon, so we'll get the scrying focus. And I'll turn to Kaden Pashini. I know you both have use of that spell, so you'll have to share this. Do you agree to this?
Okay.
I'm mostly looking at
Remember
Pashini.
that certain scrying will not work depending if it is hidden or controlled. aka a higher devil may intervene, but if it's something that a lower ranking demon or devil or someone who doesn't have any defense against scrying will work. So it depends on what you're trying to scry on.
Yeah. It's just the general scrying rules. I agree to share it without anything.
All right. Okay. And I'll hand it to, like, I'll just like start to handing it to Pashini and then realize it's like twice the size of her and then hand it to Kaden.
But you can put it back.
Oh, we could put it in the bag, yes, of course.
She goes out the bag and stretches it out.
You'll go ahead and set it in the bag gently. Can I find anybody who's willing to take 4 barbed devil tails off of me?
They'll probably buy it for its standard price.
Standard price? Okay. So that's 600 gold. Yeah, let's see, 150 times 4. Okay, I'm not crazy, that was the 600 gold. 100 gold. So 81 plus.
Anybody else want to do anything while she's selling all her body parts?
Hey, it's good money.
No, it's good money. I mean, what else do we harvest it for? You know,
Crafting items? I don't know.
right. Sorry, did we decide that are we going to a different inn than the one that V ran away from? Or are we going back to the same one?
I would say those same guys are not there anymore. Obviously, you beat the shit out of them. They're almost dead.
I did. I got my one.
There was a 50-50 chance you could have either died. That would suck. But like, fuck.
Yeah.
Or you would have beat them. But you probably would have been kicked out because of that.
Yeah.
Because you
they're okay with violence, just don't kill.
Well, no, they want you to kill, but you're fucking celestial. If you were anything else than a celestial, you'd be fine.
No, that's fair. And no, I kind of fuck with the idea of
racist,
V just
man.
like being attacked all the time, and he doesn't understand why.
Stop hurting.
Like, man,
You love a
people
little
are
bit of
mean
racism.
here. Like, I want his soul.
Well, yeah, a soul of an angel is quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I mean, there are celestial souls. When V realizes that there's celestial souls in Jangling Hitter, he's just gonna run there. Barge be damned.
That's suicide.
Yes. Not actually, but he will be very excited to go.
I'm gonna go drink out of the river. I'm dead.
Yeah. But yeah, V is just going whatever inn we end up going into, he's just gonna get a room and then go to sleep. Just kinda like pass out on the bed. Probably like his legs are sticking off the end of it a little bit.
I'd like to get some more powdered silver. So with that, how much is that going to be? Like double the cost?
Yes.
Okay, so to get like 100 gold's worth, I'd have to spend 200 gold.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll do that. Do we have any more body parts we might want to make the dragon arrows. Keeping the vial of black dragon blood. Keeping the bone in case you want to make a thing. And Okay, we have 10 barbed devil spikes. They can be used to make +1 arrows. Does anybody want
That's useless if
+1?
you have a +1 magical weapon.
True.
It's only
But-
good at low levels when you don't actually have a magical weapon. I haven't seen a campaign giving ammunition. Ammunition's useless in D&D. It's kind of like sad.
I don't know. It can be. Arrows of slaying are pretty but
Of course,
Yeah,
but it's useless because it's oriented to slaying some type of creature.
Right. I mean, Shanks didn't have a magical short bow, which is why he was using those +2 arrows that Marcus got him. But, you know, look at the good that did him.
I mean, Seraphina has a non-magical crossbow.
I'm just saying in general sense. Like, you usually find ammunition at like level 1 to 5. You never find it at high levels. And if you find it at high levels, it has a reason why you should find them. Likely, like the dragon arrows or something like that, because they're not something you'd find often. But no one is going out of their way to find arrows. Like, I think I gave like light arrows towards somebody else in my Friday's game.
It was me.
Yep, it was Lux, I remember.
It was me, and then I died.
It was. I mean, you did crit with a light arrow.
I did.
It did like 50 damage.
I did do
That's
like
pretty
60
sick.
damage in one turn. It was pretty epic against a fire elemental as just a human guy.
And then you died.
You left me to die.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. Take it as a warning. If Red ever gives you ammo, your character's gonna die.
No, she bought the ammo with her.
Right.
Did fight.
Oh, right. You did buy
You
the
just
ammo.
stayed there too long and you got crispy.
Yep.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I always give you a way out, but if you decide to stay and save others, that's your own fucking fault.
I mean, it worked. Shoot.
It did. You saved them, but you died for it.
At what cost?
Worth it.
How much were the light arrows?
Yeah, I'll just keep those.
I don't remember. I forgot how much we paid for them. But they only did D6 of radiant damage when you hit.
Yeah.
Well, Maul said at what cost, so I was just.
Oh, heard.
Heard.
They were like 10 gold or something. I don't even remember.
Something. I didn't buy them, or I gave.
You
another
gave Daylar
character
money.
to buy them for me, and then he also bought me a necklace.
Or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait
we've
for
been
next Friday's game. That's gonna be a fun one. And on the sea.
Yeah.
With the shrieking eels.
Oh, I can't wait.
From the Princess Bride.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, same
on-
thing, but lighthearted.
Are we done selling, Seraphina?
Yeah, that was the last thing.
To the inn.
Tavern, more like it, but yeah.
Right.
So you head back towards the Gilded Maw. Nothing has changed. Because obviously, the people that had stricken you and you have attacked back are no longer here, as they look like they were pretty injured from that last assault. So you begin to arrive as you see still the proprietor that has switched now. Seems fit the bartender Slog, a bloated three-eye fiend. Welcome to the Maw. You look like someone with an interesting coin. I hope you're hungry. Try this stew. I fight back less when it's hot.
How much for a room?
You're looking for a room. You're not looking to eat, yeah? You insult me right here?
Well, do we have to eat in order to get a room?
I assume you want to eat here. You just want to sleep.
We
Um,
plan on eating here and sleeping here.
A sinner's cot's about a gold piece per night. And then we have the Gilded Trap, 5 gold pieces per night. And the Devil's Luxury, 15 gold pieces a night. Of course, they come with
What a waste.
things, of course.
Both of you, since you won, we should have the best room.
Sure. Yes. The best room for my companion and I.
Alright, that'll be 15 gold pieces each.
Any each? I'm sorry. You must not know who I am. And he'll brandish his hammer, and he'll put a foot on the stool, and he'll look off into the distance and mutter little trumpet noises, and he'll say, "It is I, am Alltooth the champion. You must have seen me in the arena today."
Well, I didn't see it, honestly. Could care less, honestly.
Oh,
Wow. You are the first person that we've met today that does not care. Genuinely, honestly, man, good for you. That said, you can say the champion stays here at your dreadful little inn. How about a 50% discount?
You can get lost, son. Make your way out.
God, can I persuade him at least?
Well, you did kind of mock him, so you have disadvantage on that.
Oh man,
You're
I'm my
good at
own
doing
worst
that.
enemy.
Yeah,
it's
you're
okay.
good.
You roll, and then I will add my D6
Roll twice with
to your-
disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
Oh god.
V is also gonna. Oh, never mind.
15.
You're
Oh.
fine.
Whoa!
15.
Damn. Almost as good as
And
my
then you-
con save.
And it's 5, so it's 20.
He looks at you and he's like, I'll give discounts to only one.
How big of a discount are we talking?
5 gold off.
5 gold off. Oh. You drive a hard bargain, sir. Perhaps the one man of your great iron will join me in the arena sometime, and I'll reach into my pocket and I'll throw down enough gold for Pashini and I. Looking forward to a great night.
I don't think you want to fight me in the arena.
No, definitely not. I will surely lose my my title. I look around, getting kind of anxious about getting cursed by some random person, and I'll scuttle away.
So you see on his back he has like 6 blisters waiting to explode.
Oh,
Because he's full of disease.
No, yeah, Seraphina
just
should
like
be
me
fine
on a
with that.
Tuesday. Sorry.
Alright, you pay 15 gold pieces per everybody else and 10 gold for you.
Great.
Yeah, Naga's just getting the cheapest room.
So
You
is
pay
V.
for everybody.
I
Oh.
thought he was just paying for him and Pashini.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it's just.
I'm
you're
feeling
paying for
generous.
everyone.
I feel
Oh,
like I have a fair
glorious
amount of
champion
gold
indeed,
left,
so humble and generous. I beseech thee.
Yeah.
If he like bows to you.
Like, well, this makes me feel uncomfortable. You want to check out our room, Pashini?
Yes. Let's do
Okay.
it.
Maul fucks off.
Alright, so you guys didn't pay for them,
There
alright. So,
Shadows Bikini.
alright, so
Oh
you guys,
no, I totally did. I like
Okay,
the idea
so-
of doing this
alright,
better.
okay.
Establishing my,
Your dominance.
well, definitely
Your
not that.
financial dominance.
Magnanimity.
That's the only thing you have left to conquer is financial dominance.
Here he's
Yeah.
come.
Alright, so the rooms of the devilish luxuries room is a lavish suite with golden decor, a bathtub filled with hellish water. As guaranteed safety for one night, so you don't have any issues at nighttime. Comes with a contract offering a free second night. Just sign here as a piece of paper there. Risk! The contract is legal binding in Inferno. The morning you may find yourself owing a favor to an unknown entity.
Man, I wonder what this says.
Don't sign
Virginia
that.
will have the best room.
All your rooms are pretty much there. The hellish water is very hot and bubbling.
Did we choose not to sign the contract?
No, you don't have to. It's just if it's for a free second night. That's all it is for.
Oh.
Hell nah.
No, thank you. I'd rather not be here twice. They beat you up here. They beat you up for being handsome.
That sounds horrible.
No, you get used to it.
Do you guys want to order food or drinks, or do you guys want to just take a sleep?
I think. No, I'm just
Sleep.
gonna crash.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat up.
Yeah, sorry, I don't eat after 4 p.m. Have you seen my abs?
As you guys do get complimentary food and drink for the people who actually bought the more expensive room, you guys can roll me a d4 on what food you get and a d4 what kind of drink you get. Random as shit. So anybody who gets a 4, they get this on for free. So this is for free.
Oh, damn.
It's served with the Mammoth's Reserve.
Oh,
Mm. 4 and 2 for V.
The drink for V is different.
This definitely doesn't have water in it. I'll just leave it.
Thick tar.
Ugh, it's like molasses.
Molasses?
You heard me. I mean, you didn't hear me. Wait. V
You're
like puts his face to the wall. Are you there, Martooth?
In their
These walls
paper
are very
thin walls.
thin.
You hear clapping in the background.
Oh god. People are applauding. There must be a party, and I wasn't invited. Oh.
I'm climaxing.
That's crazy.
that's
There.
like a good party.
Rock climbing? Why would you be clapping while rock climbing? You need your hands. That's rather strange. The people here are strange. And then V goes to bed.
Anybody else doing?
Well, Pashini and Maul turn around and they see that Seraphina has followed them to their room.
Seraphina, get your own room. I'm fine. I'm safe. I'm with Motooth. You don't need to follow me. That's not what the pact meant.
The pact meant that I needed to assist you in every way possible in order to find Aika, except for harming
Yes.
innocents.
But
In order
this
to do
isn't
this, I need to be with
assisting
you at
you.
all times, Pashini.
No.
Well, how big is this room? You know, like
It's not very big for a place like this. For the,
Oh my
it's
god.
like you get a queen size bed, and it's like the decor is so 100 years ago.
Pashini's gonna jump on top of Seraphina and like bonk her on the head, and she go, "Our pact no longer stands. You're free to go."
Ooh.
Oh, that's all it takes.
Oh shit.
Can I
That's
kill
rough.
now?
We can't kill her yet.
It's a her?
It is a her.
Oh,
She's very dirty, unlike the other one.
gross.
But I
But
promise
also
you, if
you're
you
sweet.
ever get a
What you
chance,
say, Pashini, I made this pact to you and you agreed to it, so I have to follow through with it now.
can you not do it in my personal space?
Well, no, that's not how the pact works, Pashini. I
Yes-
need to follow
yes,
you
it
and
is.
protect you from everything possible.
No, I've got more tooth for that.
Well, it's too late now, Pashini. You made this agreement. So
I
we're just
mean,
gonna go in the corner,
know,
take
as
off her
someone's-
armor, and just kind of like sit down and stare at her for a second.
Oh my god.
What?
Maltooth will look at Pashini and will look at Seraphina, and I think he's gonna misty step out of the room and go for a walk.
I'm gonna polymorph Seraphina.
Oh no!
Oh fuck.
Okay.
And
Oh, she resists it. As you notice the spell go off, what do you do, Seraphina?
Pashini, you can't get out of this. You're the one who made the pact in the first place.
But I've now broken the pact, so the pact doesn't exist. This is your rules. These are not my rules. The pact no longer exists.
Well, the thing, you can say that all you wish, but I took an oath, and I, being as I am, a lawful good paladin, out of game, this is what I would do.
Oh, stab
Okay.
I made an agreement to you.
If your oath is
Until
help
I
find-
coast covered, I am honor bound to stay with you and protect you.
if you want to protect me, you should help me find out who my friend is.
That sounds amenable to me.
So please shoot and go find him.
No, I have to guard you.
Sheeny's just like, I really want to kill you now. Can you at least maybe sit in the hallway?
Seraphine
Still
just stops and thinks about this
protecting
for a
me.
minute.
There's only one door to this entire room. You can stay outside in the hallway.
But you're just going to lock the door behind me, and then it would be a hindrance to try and come in after you if you're in trouble.
I won't lock the door. I promise.
Lies.
But I would like
Yeah,
you
with an
to sit
insight checker.
outside.
I don't know if the...
Can we just kill her already? I'm tired of this.
Not yet.
Is this the
kinda
man
need-
downstairs, or oh, this is Jackal?
This is Jackal.
I was like, who the hell?
This Jackal's like, we need to find out what the other dragon lady can do, and then we can kill her.
Oh,
Not the new one, the old one.
yes. Once you
Kinda,
eventually let your guard down, I would like to take over your body and see justice for this one to cry out in the last begging moments.
but we have to be very smart about it. Because if she's at full health, it's not going to work because you don't do a lot of damage.
You don't know what I can do.
No, I don't, because you're not helping me.
Because you don't
is she telling the
understand
truth
me.
about not locking the door?
50-50. Like, you could tell that she was, like, contemplating locking it, but she knows if she locks it, Seraphine is gonna burst the door down anyway. So she's just sort of indecisive. It just depends how annoying she is.
Fine, I'll go out in the hallway and stay there, but if you lock the door, I'm gonna come bursting in after you.
Okay.
Seraphine's just gonna like slowly go out into the hallway.
Pashini slams the door. Yeah.
I can't
You had the
believe you're
alert,
partied with these fooligans. You could be doing such much more with your life. Dealing in this swamp hole.
I could, but I kind of don't like the swamp hole. I'd rather be somewhere better than a swamp. You will, I promise you, you will be able to kill the dragon lady. But we kind of need her to tank things for us, and then we slip in, and then wham, you get us all.
Right. Well. Good night, useless. As he shuts up.
Machini's like, I'm not gonna be useless anymore, but you have to wait.
Alright. Is the rest of you guys what anything you're doing?
I'm just making sure I stay within 10 feet of
Okay.
Pashini when she sleeps.
Alright, and why do you go to bed?
Occasionally she opens the door and checks in on Pashini.
Yeah,
Machini's soaking.
Getting tired of hearing his neighbors rock climbing without their hands. Yavi will lay down and eventually go to sleep.
Rock climbing without their hands. Is that a euphemism?
Well, no, that's what they were doing. There was clapping, and then they said, "I'm climaxing," like they're getting at the top, right? It's
Oh.
very weird.
Absolutely. That is the only reasonable interpretation of that set of facts.
I'll have to ask. I would like to rock climb before I go to bed. It's nice calisthenics. You know, I
Indeed.
didn't get this body from nothing.
His last character felt that one in the fucking second layer.
Oh my god. Death by snoo snoo.
Yeah, just go to bed.
Anybody else doing anything before we call it? We have 3 minutes left. She's
Yeah.
being watched. Serafina, Malta, you going to bed eventually?
Yeah, I'll slink back when I'm sure the interpersonal nightmare is over, and I will make myself a nest somewhere
Inside
and go
the
to
room?
sleep.
Okay.
Yes.
As Kaden, are you going to bed?
Correct.
And Naga, what about you?
I think she's gonna pray for a little bit and then write in her journal and then go to bed.
Alright. As you spent your final nights, hopefully, it's hard to say if you'll stay in the City of Mineros another day or two, but we'll convene next week on another epic adventure in the Nine Hells. And seeing upon that mission at hand, taking these pillars down, and eventually heading towards Jangly Hit to free a celestial creature. Unknown how much more time you have left here is up to you, as the lands seem to be getting dimmer every day. We'll end the session here as we'll continue onwards next week. And Chains of Asmodeus.